Hello and welcome back to another day of streaming. Welcome you all to today's stream. And here I am. Hello. I do have a hat on today as well, if you like my hat. I have also got a much better camera angle now. I think it's better anyway. You can see more of me, can't you? So yeah, let me know if you like the new camera angle. It seems to be a lot better. Maybe if I need to lower it a bit, you tell me. But I think I think it looks a lot better kind of looking down on me a bit. But this one's for you, Steve-O. I do have my MAGA hat on. So this one's for you, Steve-O, and any other Americans that we have in the chat. I do have my MAGA hat on. So yeah. Hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you very much for joining me. Gonna have a good stream today. Gonna have a very good stream as Bitcoin bleeds out. But we do have Steve-O, like I knew was in there. How was the drive? Long, mate. Very long. Oi, Savaloy. Hello, Mikey boy. How we doing? Great to see you. Waylander. Sherry. Hello, Sherry, to you. Joined Stonksy earlier this week. We do have Wolf Boy saying, what's up, blood? Hello to you. We've got Steve-O saying, whoa. And we do have Math saying, make UK great again. Yes, well, there's only one man that can do that at the moment, and he's not in power. So, at the moment, we are absolutely stuffed, aren't we? We have the Gold Sniper as well. Hello to you, mate. How are we doing? Great to see you. Great to see you. But we do have 35 people watching across both platforms. Not so many on X today, actually. More people on YouTube. So do make sure you drop a like on the stream. And we're going to be having a look, obviously, at the Dave with hat when. Go and make it, Steve-O. Make sure you drop me 10% of the supply. But yeah, we are bleeding out, aren't we, on Bitcoin? We are bleeding out. I think pretty much, yeah, everything. You know, Solana, bleeding out, ETH. Surprisingly, actually, as much heat ETH has got recently, it's actually holding up quite well in this dip. It's only down just over 1%. Solana's getting smashed. Let's go and have a look at the memes. So yeah, whiff down again. What was the other one we were trading? We were trading Popcat, weren't we, the other day? We were trading a few. But yeah, we're gonna be looking at loads of different stuff today. But yeah, do make sure you get a like on the stream, and obviously if you are new, welcome to the stream. It's great to have you here. My name's Dave / Stonksy guy, I suppose you could say. And yeah, we're obviously going to be covering all sorts across the market and trading. Just need to plug my phone in once. Oh, I don't have my charger. It can go on the magnetic one, that's fine. So yes, let me know what you'd like to see today. And hopefully you have dropped a like on the stream. Obviously, I'm back from not streaming yesterday. Yesterday was the first, minus obviously a few days over Christmas. Yesterday was the first midweek day I've missed since I started streaming, I think. But yeah, that was unforeseen. I was away from the desk, out all day doing something, so I couldn't get to it. But I did post. Let me know if you went and watched this video. We have had 150 views on that. Let's see if we got more. Yeah, 150 views. This was a really good video. It's only just over 5 minutes long too. But yeah, do make sure you go and check that out. But yeah, we are bleeding out on Bitcoin, aren't we? We are bleeding out on Bitcoin. What is the legacy markets? You know, the S&P 500 looks fine. It's not bled out. Obviously, it had this dip earlier today, but it's recovered that V reversal. Bitcoin is just bleeding, blood everywhere. NR Looker says, why are you scared to show your face? Would you show your face online to hundreds, if not thousands of people? If so, let's go and link me your YouTube channel and we'll go and have a look on yours live on stream. Why would you want to dox yourself if you don't want to be doxed? If you've got your face out there, NR1 Looker, and you don't think there's a problem with it, drop your YouTube channel or drop your X that's got your face on it, and we'll go and take a look at you, shall we? If not, there's your question. If you've not done it yourself, then why ask me about it? Because you can't see it on your picture there. So, is your face out there? If you don't want to put your face out there, you don't have to. So yeah, let me know. Drop your YouTube channel and drop your X, and we'll come and have a look at you. If there's no reply, if there's no comment, then I suppose that's the pot calling the kettle black, innit? So yeah, be interesting to see if he comes back with something. If he doesn't, Mike Munn saying there's my face and body. Yeah, Mike, you've got yours out, haven't you? Mike's got his out. But yeah. So obviously Bitcoin's dropping down, ETH's holding up, Solana's tanking. If we go and have a look at the overall market itself, let's see what's down the most. There's not going to be much on this. Oh, to be fair, there is a few up towards 5%, but not many. But I suspect. So we got Rune down 10%. This is in the top 100. Crow matching it nearly. FTT as well. LDO. Then we've got a few others. A few other DeFi ones. So yeah. I remember Engine. I remember Engine from last cycle. ZRO's back below $4. And what we'll be covering today is I've got quite an interesting. It looks like NR1 Looker has crawled off back behind his keyboard now. That is what we call, guys, a keyboard warrior. Keyboard warrior that's what they're called. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, what we're going to be looking at today is obviously the market. We'll cover. I do have some open trades as well. Let me show you guys what I did on Tuesday. So hopefully, yeah, if you was in Tuesday's stream when I had Wizard of Alt on, you'll have seen them. I do have 2 open trades at the moment, which are in small losses. Now this is still on the streaming account. So we did 15% on the streaming account. So I had $1,000 in it at first. Then we did $150, which is obviously 15% in one day. So, you just take that and change it to over. If you had $10,000 in, you would have made $1,500, so on and so on, But if we look, I'll show you guys what I closed out on Tuesday. So we did have the hype long on. So that closed out for plus $36. So this was all in one day within a few hours. And like I say, this was only using very low leverage as well. So that was 3x. We closed that out for plus $36. SPX, that was a long as well. So these are all longs. That closed out for nearly 16. Then we did have WIF close out for 31.55. Then we had Popcat, which brought in the most. That closed out for $60, near 40%. Again, in return against the margin. And then we did have Trump, which had closed out for $51, which is lucky because it closed that out at $43.35. And that has dropped like a tank, hasn't it? However, yeah, I am long on these two. Like I say, in small losses at the moment, but they're the only 2 I've got open. And as you can see, I've not really used much of the margin in the account. Still got $710 margin available. So I'm thinking, so let me show you the reasons why I have chosen them two today. If I go to whiff, so if we go to memes, if I go to whiff, obviously we still are within the daily demand zone, as you can see. This is back to June, so into here, held. We got this drop below, but that was on August 5th. That was when obviously the Nikkei, the Japanese index, tanked massively. Bitcoin dropped below 50k, etc. So that was an event-driven drop, like the rest of the market. But then got back above here, held again, held all along this way, held here, held on Tuesday, obviously when we longed it. So it's still testing it. Then the other one I've got, and I did put this in the Stonksy Discord as well. So we'll see if they come off or not. I just thought I'd tell everyone what I was looking at. We do have Jasmine as well, which again, here, as you can see, this zone is clear SR, resistance, turn support, drop back below resistance, support again, resistance, flip back to support. And then, so we're testing it again from the upside. So we'll see what happens with Jasmine. I'm willing to add more onto these as well. We'll just obviously see what develops. Don't want to add more on just yet. But I think, based on, just very standard TA, they're both in decent positions. Still got some crow from last cycle. Would love to see it moon. I think it had a decent move up, didn't it? At some point. I had, obviously, when Saver Crypto comes on the channel, he's back on tomorrow as well, guys. So that'll be a really good stream tomorrow. But when Saver Crypto comes on the channel, he obviously explains his crow card. Did you have the crow card, Math? I had it as well, but I got rid of mine. I say got rid of it. I actually still have it here, or I might have actually put it in the drawer. No, I don't actually still have it in my wallet because that would be. I remember having a clear out of my wallet. But it is around still somewhere. It might be in my drawer. But I had the red one. Which at the time it was really good because you got some decent crow back on it. And I remember at the time I staked it. From when obviously I think it was like a 180-day lock, isn't it, or something like that? I can't remember. And when I unlocked it, the value was 4x, and then obviously I'd been getting the crow back as well. But I don't use it anymore. I haven't used it in years. But it was a decent card. You still got it, gathering dust in my drawer. Yeah. But Saber Crypto still uses his crow card, and I obviously told him how to get it on how to get it on Apple Pay, even though it's actually not an Apple Pay compatible card. We obviously covered how he could do that, and he's got it on Apple Pay now. Happy days. But Saver Crypto will be on tomorrow. One coin that is getting smashed is this. This is useless, isn't it? I warned everyone about this on Tuesday's stream. I did warn everyone about this, not to buy it. There's no driving value of it. It eventually will find a floor, and what I suspect is with this is it will find a floor. This isn't obviously to scale, but basically, obviously, come down massively. It'll get to a point where pretty much everyone that wanted to sell has sold. Everyone who bought the tops, the middles, on the way down has sold. And what you need something like this. You need a base where you want to see demand coming in when it tests the load, so it doesn't fall to new lows like it was doing here. If that would have formed a base, then it would have come back up, and that looked like it was potentially forming a nice base, but then obviously it didn't. But you want to see where demand's coming in to stop it going to new lows, which obviously then forms an accumulation range, and then I do suspect at some point it will obviously then break out of that and rally up. Now, where that will be from and where that will be to is anyone's guess, but it's got 3 months on it until token unlocks. So I suspect we might see like a month or something. It depends how the market goes, of potentially finding a bottom and just basing, just ranging around. And then I suspect they'll probably fire it upwards towards the token unlocks. Melania has less lock. Oh, does it? Oh, so that isn't on 3 months. What lock is that then, Tribal? How long until the next tokens come out? I didn't know that. I assumed it would be on the same. That's interesting. Well, it's got even less time than, hasn't it? How a month? Oh wow! Can't wait for Stonksy bot will print for us. Yes, it will. It will. I think a month or less. Well, thank you very much for that info, Tribal. That's great. So yeah, this thing is absolutely cooked. But at some point, it will get a rally. It obviously where to and how much. As you know, this is clear heavy resistance now towards $5. But even back today would be a 2x from here. But it wouldn't even surprise me if it just carried on drifting lower towards $1, maybe. Nice round number up towards here. Sell off. Then maybe go and retest that or form a base somewhere. And then if it can get above there, maybe we see up towards here. Back up towards 10, maybe. Something like that. But I think that's probably best case scenario for it. Let's see what we're getting. So what do we think is going to happen on Bitcoin today? Let me know. And then, yeah, like I say, we've got some interesting stuff to run through. But what do you think is going to happen on Bitcoin today? I think the thing is, obviously, we could go lower. You know, we could come and test around the area. You know, this like 100 to 99k region has been key recently, this week anyway. But obviously, I think, you know, if it carries on dropping, altcoins are just going to get absolutely smashed. Let's have a look at memes. What other memes have we got that are being hit heavy? I would love Popcat to come back in. If Popcat can get back inside this range, you know, if Popcat can drop back down to here, which I don't know if it will, because that would be that'd be a pretty heavy drop, wouldn't it? Yeah, wanting like a 15% drop or something. But obviously, this is whereabouts we longed it the other day. That's roundabouts where we longed it. If it could come back into there, that's the reason why I took whiff as well. It's because, you know, this is the region where we longed it the other day, closed out, and it's back there. So why not take the chance? Desperados said, "Hey Dave, how are you? Would you like to take a look at Solana? I'm leaning towards a sell, but I don't know if it's a good choice at the moment because I expect Bitcoin to bounce off 100k. Yeah, sure, we can cover Solana. Hello, James. How we doing? Let me all know as well if you prefer this camera angle instead of me being like face on. It's sort of like a downwards looking one in it, and I think it looks quite good. I think you get more of like a look of me, don't you, instead of like a lot of the wall. Like you get more of sort of me instead of like me and then just wall. I think so anyway, but let me know. Next unlock for Melania. 40% more of the supply. Do you know what would be funny about that is a lot of people, I could see a bit of tomfoolery going on with that. I could see that coming into time, then everyone being like, it's 40% unlock, it's going to get crushed. And then what happens is everyone tries to short it. The market makers rip it up to the upside to liquidate everyone. And then people who've got tokens then just start dumping. Oh, by the way, anime token releasing right now. Might want to check. Did anyone see the... I still don't know if this is genuine or not. But there was a John McAfee token, wasn't there? There was a John McAfee token. And it's been community noted, yeah. But this ran, the last time I checked this before it ran to like 80 mil. I suppose we could check his wife's one, Pat McAfee. Is this the same? I don't know. Is this the same? Is this his wife? I don't even know. Oh, I got it to Guy. Oh, I thought it was a woman. I thought it might have been his wife. It's a Guy. So I have no idea if it's a real token or not. I have not bought any because it had already ran by the time I seen it. But you know, we'll find out, I suppose, won't we? But I thought that might have been his wife, but it's a Guy. But obviously, John McAfee's dead, isn't he? So yeah, the whole thing seems a bit odd. But yeah, we'll see what happens there. I have a feeling that we're going to get a pump on Bitcoin at US Open. This is thing with this is, right, so we look at something like this, right? Now, this, although not proven to be fact, I need to change that colour, don't I? What colour should we have this? Is it better in white? No, because it goes with the candles then, doesn't it? No, we don't want it red. God damn it. What colour do we want it? No, that's not good enough. What colour could we have this where it stands out a bit better? Yellow? Yellow, perfect. This was what I considered to be sailor buying the other day, because then, you know, we had this very, very controlled run up here. You know, it was very one candle after another, none of them sweeping the one below, you know, very like sort of someone was just moving the bids up, control, you know, up in the price. And then obviously, I think it was on this candle he said he bought, and then we just had anarchy. Now, if we look at obviously this is the direct opposite. That's controlled buying. This has all been very, very, very controlled selling. You know, someone was selling at market and then obviously just moving bids down. So, you know, dumping some to dump the price. They move bids down. Price tries to get back up, gets sold into. Bids come, asks come further down, follows the price down. Here, someone was probably just twap selling, or just doing it at market, just controlling the price. As you can see, that is pretty much like the polar opposite to that. That was sailor buying. This was someone very, very controlled selling. However, we do have what looks like, you know, what you could argue is potential exhaustion in the price here to the downside. Potential exhaustion. Now, there's probably, we'll check liquidity in a second, but I suspect on open, maybe we get a bit of whipsaw, but I suspect the session will take us back to the upside. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Anime. Oh, it's Suzuki's anime token, is it? Ah, right, okay. I will go and have a look. Unlock just happened and claim it's broken already. Typical. Typical, isn't it? It's absolutely typical. You couldn't write it, could you? I haven't really checked. I think it will be actually good today as well. God, same with doing everything on today's stream, aren't I? Well, I suppose we've got time. But it'd be good to actually look at NFTs today, I think. Yeah, that's one thing I've never looked at on stream. And to be honest, I don't hold any NFTs either. I think I have one art NFT from ages ago, and it's on one of my hardware wallets that I haven't opened in ages. So, but apart from that, I have no NFTs. But I was actually looking the other day. I think we should go and look at NFTs. I think that'd be fun. Be good to get like an NFT guy on. Like if we could get an NFT guy on, that'd be fantastic. JC is saying, afternoon, Dave. Hello, mate. How we doing, Jay? Great to see you, bud. Let me know anyway. Do you all like the hat, the MAGA hat? And let me know if you like the new camera angle or not. Obviously, like I explained before, it's kind of looking down on me instead of me looking at the camera. But I think it sort of gives more of me instead of just like my face, because you couldn't really see like any, you know, you couldn't really see me tie or anything. This is a Bitcoin tie, by the way. It's quite awesome. But yeah, do make sure you drop the like on the stream, and if you're new, subscribe. And below into the description, and I'll put it in the chat now, you'll find a link to BLOFIN, where if you obviously do want to take any trades that I'm covering, or if you want to go on long Bitcoin, long an altcoin, whatever, BLOFIN is the best non-KYC exchange in the industry. So go and check that out. Just takes under a minute to sign up. But let me know. Someone needs to say something about a new camera angle. One, maybe like James, Jay, Mike, Math, one of you regular guys. Is it better the way it is now or better the way I had it last week? Let me know. So yeah, that's obviously Bitcoin covered, very controlled selling. But I wouldn't be surprised to see a turn back to the upside. I think I'm actually going to add. I might add a tiny little bit more to these. Not much. Not going to add much more to them. But maybe just like another 5% maybe. Because I don't want to be in a position where it crashes and then I'm already too in. Obviously, for this level of accounts, we're not looking for thousands of dollars of P&L in this account. We're looking to grow this account. So it's had a bit more to jazz me as well. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with where they're at the moment. I'm not going to touch them anymore now. I'm not going to add any more to them. I'm not going to touch them anymore, and we'll see what happens. If they end up going to the shit, then we'll manage it from there. But I'm pretty happy with where they are. You look much more relaxed in this one, and all of you is in it. Also, we can't see that sexy toy in the background as it blurred out. Which one? Which sexy toy? This is a can of Fanta. It's a can of Fanta, this. And this is my charger. As you can see, my phone is there on charge. I don't have my lead with me, so I'm having to use the magnetic one. But yeah, mate, them toys stay in the drawers. They're not for YouTube stream. Them. I'd have to be on a bit different platform to get them out. I like the new camera angle. The existing one worked well too, mate. Yeah, I think this one's better in it because I think TMG has his camera angle like this as well, doesn't he? Sort of looking down on him. I think it's better because, like James said, you get more of me, and I can just sort of sit back in my chair. So yeah. But yeah. Yeah, my toys aren't out on stream, that's for sure. Right, got an itchy head there, sorry. Right, where are we up to next? So yeah, let's look at liquidity next. It's good to cover all this stuff because obviously I wasn't on stream yesterday. So obviously 24-hour liquidity, we can see people are long in Bitcoin. We've got liquidity down towards 100,000 and 671-ish. And then to the upside, all the way up at 102,700. So in terms of liquidity, let's put these on here. So it was like, let's just put it there. So we'll say lick, and then the other one was 102,700, wasn't it? Let's just put that there, and we'll say lick. So they're obviously on the 24-hour time frame. As you can see both sides. So that's what I mean. I could easily see a frantic open on US Open, come down, and then just rip it to the upside. Potentially. Let's go and see on the 2-day. So on the 2-day, there's a bunch of liquidity up at 108. Absolute bunch of liquidity. Up at 108. I don't think we'll get up there today, like. Let's see the 3-day. So the 3-day, you just can see there, it is starting to turn yellow. So that's where, and that lines up with the 24-hour one as well. But obviously on the 3-day time frame, that is where most liquidity is. However, as you can see, once we come down and potentially take that, then there is just loads and loads left to the upside. So I think this is possibly the most likely outcome. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, and I'm not trading it. I'm not looking to short this down there. However, if it does get down there, I'll probably take a cheeky long and see what happens. But yeah, this looks like potentially the most likely outcome. So that's liquidity covered. Let's see what's happening. Yeah, this is probably just all reliant on Bitcoin now, isn't it? All reliant on Bitcoin. Is it going to drag the market back to the upside? If so, we could have a nice little day here. We could have a nice little day on stream, that's for sure. I don't even know what I would be on for. So say if this got up towards like 0.28. $42, that wouldn't be bad. That would be about a quarter. It'd be about a quarter, wouldn't it? Yeah. So that'd be about 25% on that trade. And then we'll just have to see. We'll manage it. Think need to move screen up though. So not there with your head pointing downwards lots. Okay. I can do that, yeah. Well, what I might do is I might just move the camera down a bit for today because I can't really move the screen up at the moment. So let's try and move it down. Hang on. And we'll see. I'll take this time to grab a little drink as well while I'm not on camera. I'll grab a little drink. I will be moving my screen up soon because I will be completely changing around my setup. Thanks to Jordan, I've got more screens, more lighting, stuff like that. And I've got some. Right, how's this? I think that's a bit better, isn't it? So you don't really see like, yeah, I think you see, I think that's kind of in the middle, isn't it? That's kind of in the middle where I can look at the screen and it still looks like I'm looking at you guys. You still get like more of me in the picture, but then obviously it's not as low as it was last time. I think, yeah, thank you for that, Kaz. I think that might be the sweet spot. I think that might be the sweet spot. But yeah, there's going to be some more good stuff coming, obviously, to not just Stonksy, but a little update for you guys on the bot as well. Someone remind me to mention that soon. But yeah, there is something cooking. There's something good cooking that will be coming in a few weeks between me and Jordan. So watch this space. Not going to announce it yet, but there's something good cooking, and it'll be more content for you guys to sink your teeth into. But that's it. My lips are sealed until then. Until we've got everything sorted. So yeah, that it's going to be awesome. But we do have 100 people bang on the nose watching, 65 on Twitter and 35 on YouTube. So do make sure you drop a like on the stream, subscribe if you're new, and if you haven't already, do make sure you sign up to BLOFIN if you do want to be trading any of these altcoins that I'm covering today, or Bitcoin or whatever. Non-KYC. Non-KYC, you can use it anywhere in the world with a VPN as well. So, you know, if you're in a region where it says you're not allowed on it, you just pop a VPN on and you're allowed on it. So, yeah, I think what will be good is if I pull something up. So obviously the title of today, I was kind of stuck on a thumbnail and stuff today, to be honest, because I was thinking, like, what is going on really? Like, there's not really much going on. Is there? Like, memes aren't really firing off that much. We've done a lot of Trump recently. You know, Trump's been in pretty much every thumbnail for like a week. So I just thought, well, I'll tell you what we'll cover is I've got something interesting to cover. So if I just go on this, so I put together, if I just do something real quick, sorry. So I put together something a while ago, and if I share my screen, yeah, there you go. So yeah, so there you go. So you'll be able to see this now. Now this was a little document I put together a while ago called "Searching for the Top." Now it took into account several different factors, and what we can do is we can go through each factor. So the first one was obviously Pi Cycle Top. Now this is an incredible indicator historically in terms of when momentum is really running out and, you know, there's not really much juice left in the tank. Distribution, obviously looking for distribution range. The 12, 21 weekly moving averages. On balance volume. And the Nupal chart. Now, I'll be honest, I haven't really done much on these on-chain indicators and stuff like that in a while. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stop the screen share. I'm going to pull up them metrics that I've just talked about, and we'll have a look at them. We'll see. So now this isn't me saying that there's a top in. I think that we're on for another leg higher, in my opinion. But I just thought it would be good to obviously just review, see where we are, and see what you guys think. And if there is a case to say that we've topped. Right, that's that. What else did I need? The rest are on Trading View, aren't they? I think. Yeah, the rest are on Trading View. Right. So, let me share my screen again. Yeah, it'll have to be the entire screen for this. So, the Pi Cycle Top. So, if I pull up this. So, the Pi Cycle Top uses the 111 daily moving average and the 350 daily moving average times 2. For the past 3 cycles, when they crossed over, it coincided with the price of Bitcoin peaking around that time. And as you can see here, yes, you can see them peaking. I don't know how well you can see this, obviously, on your guys' screen, but if you will have a look now. So as you can see here, yeah, pretty much every cycle that they've compressed the 2 lines and come together, it has led to it. But as you can see here, so you'll see it better on this one, you know, compress, top, run up, widening, what's the word? Broadening? No, broadening's wider. Compressing, top. Again here. Compressing, top. Now here, we're not really too much together, to be honest. So, I think this gives a suggestion, you know, that we still potentially have another leg higher to go. You know, this is a historical accurate indicator. Again, not to say it can't be wrong. Of course it can. It could well be wrong. However, it's not come together, and they're not really that compressed at all. It's not like they're here. You know, it's not like they're really close like here. They've still got a decent room between them. You know, that top one is at 140k. Now, it wouldn't take long for us to get up there. That's the thing, you know, we've got to remember. It wouldn't take long for us to get up there. So that's one. So that's in our favor. So far, Pi Cycle Top doesn't support that we've topped. Next one we'll cover is the Nupal. Now, the Nupal, again, is another one that doesn't support we've topped, because it's come, you know, like 50% into belief, but it's still not really made its way towards euphoria and greed yet. And again, you know, say for instance, we did get that move towards 140, 150k, then the Nupal probably would shoot up massively again. So that's another one. So far, we've had Pi Cycle Top and Nupal. Doesn't suggest that we've topped. So these two on-chain metrics doesn't suggest that we've topped. Now, the next one is interesting because we're going to look at distribution. Now, Bitcoin's had a few phases of what you could say has been distribution. If we go to, let's get a fresh chart. Let's go to this. Let's go to here and go on a weekly chart. Let's get rid of Stonksy for now. So, yeah. So, if we go to this, obviously, we can see last cycles. So I'll pull that up. So 2017, clear distribution. First peak in 2021, clear distribution. Second peak, shorter, but clear distribution. So what have we had so far this cycle? Well, we've had periods of consolidation, but at the moment, they've proven to be reaccumulation. So, you know, all this reaccumulation, part that was shaking a lot of people out as well. However, is this going to be reaccumulation again? Or is this starting to potentially look like this? So that's what we've got to decide. At the moment, we've had 2 for no. But you could suggest that this and this are starting to look quite similar. This was like a sort of downwards channel. These two obviously were far too low to consider a peak. So ultimately for now, we've just had this and this, which you could consider. So let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think in the chat? Math saying, can you see my comments here? I send them and they disappear if reload. Yeah, well, I see that one. See that one you've just sent, mate. So distribution, you could say yes. You could say yes, it supports. Now, as you can see here, what I want you to take note on is this here. See that wick there? Now, what I want to show you is something here. So, if I get this up, let me just get this up. Where is it? Now, got something interesting to show you guys. So, here we go. So, this is one possibility of distribution using the Wyckoff theory. Now, obviously, there's a few different charts in this, such as this one. That's distribution schematic 2. This is number 1, and I think there might be another one as well. I can't remember. But this, pretty much they look the same apart from there's just structural differences. Now, what you want to see is, obviously, this has got distribution. Then you have the first poke out, back inside. Then you have the UTAD, which is a test of this. Now, UTAD stands for up thrust after distribution. So after it's been distributed, one final blowout to test if the price will go higher. It won't. Sellers are in control. And then that's when the rip down happens. Now, if we look at this here. Oops. I want you to take note of this wick right there. And this wick right here. Now, if we go back and have a look, what did we have here? We had this wick here, and then we had the one to blow it out. That was the UTAD, up thrust after distribution. Same here. We had this one, which is the UT. I don't even know what that stands for, to be honest. I think that might just be up thrust. Pretty sure that's just up thrust. And then, yeah, there's the UTAD, and then crash. Now, what's a bit scary is that there's the up thrust after a little bit of distribution, potentially. Then is that the UTAD? Up thrust, UTAD, You can see the resemblance there, can't you? Up thrust, UTAD. Now, that's not to say it is. Personally, I think, whether we come back down here and chop around, whatever, I think we do have one more final blow off. However, I thought it'd be interesting to go through this document and see what you guys think. So for me, I think we could most definitely suggest that is distribution. There is evidence to suggest that that's distribution, I think. Not to say that it is, it could be reaccumulation. Could just be reaccumulation, shaking people out, whatever you want to call it. But I think we've scored that 2-1 now. So 2 for no to saying that we've not topped. That would be Pi Cycle top and Nupal. And then 1 to say we potentially have, because that does follow a wick-off distribution schematic. So one of the next ones is, if I find it, so the next one leads me on to, so we've got the 12-21 weekly moving averages, and then we have on-balance volume. I can't be bothered doing on-balance volume, to be honest. So we'll just do the MAs. Wait, what have I done here? Simple moving average strategy. No, what have I got? What have I done here? Right, indicators. There we go. Oh, another one of them. Right. So, 21, which we'll put in. That colour's fine, isn't it? No, actually. We'll have that in like pinkish, yeah. And then we'll have the 12 in like a yellow, yeah. Right. Wait, I haven't put that on 12, have I? Yeah, there we go. Right. So 12. So if we note here, now let's go back and have a look at, this is becoming really annoying. Searching for the top. You have compression when the price is obviously compressed, but also, obviously before you have a big rally. And then you have expansion when they widen. And as you can see this, in 2 different cycles, same thing. Pretty much when they become really expanded, it's a potential warning sign. Now, what have we had here? We've had, obviously, compression, expansion when we got to the upside, compression again, expansion, compression. Now, we are really expanded so far here. And as you can see, kind of resembling previous times when there has been a high put in. Again, not to suggest that we have, but I think going off that and going off that. So if we look at both of them, I think you've got obviously 2 chart ones, which suggest a potential top / distribution is happening, and 2 on-chain metrics. Well, they're not actually even on-chain metrics. I did the Pi Cycle top is moving averages as well. 2 other indications to say that we're not. So really, I think what we can seduce from all this is we're still as confused as ever if this is a top or not. Again, I don't think it is, but there is starting to be evidence there to suggest that it could be. So I'll leave the conclusion with you guys. Let me know. Let me put the screen back on. We've got big ads saying I think we come down to 90 8.5. If you plot twist it, it was resistance. Now we come back down to test at support. Yeah, potentially. That's more than possible. Can you look at ETH on the weekly chart? Stonksy's flashing red. I can. My today profit is 30k. Yes, no one. Well done, mate. That's stunning. Absolutely fantastic. Congrats. Remember, it's not profit until you've took it off the table, though. So is that actual profit that you've realised, or is it unrealised P&L? We've got SMFC in the chat. What's going on, Dave? How's the stream going? Oh, mate, you've just missed an absolute masterpiece. I've just been covering quite an interesting topic. So after the stream, you'll have to go back and watch it. Pretty much from about, I'd say about 10 minutes ago from now. And that's same for anyone else who's just joined. After the stream, do make sure you go back. So mark what time it is now, how far we are into the stream, and go back 10 minutes in time. And pretty much I just did a complete review of where we're at in the cycle, and arguments for a top and arguments for, you know, potential reaccumulation. But I do have 2 open trades, and they are coming back down towards neutral P&L. So one's Whiff and one's Jasmine. We have added a little bit more to them on this dip, which is good. And yeah, these are the 2 that we're going to be rocking with now. Probably today, definitely. We'll see what unfolds. But let's go and take a look at Bitcoin to see what we're doing. So we are doing that. Now, if we go back to here, this is obviously, you know, there's a couple of potential scenarios here. Report that on there. Where was the liquidity? The liquidity was like, I think it was like just pretty much just that zone in it. Big lick. So let's have that on there. Oh. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I think broadly the top. So pretty much to sum it up, you've got the pi cycle top saying that we're not at a top. You've got the Newpol chart saying that we're not at a top, but we have got evidence of distribution, which also forms in line with one of the Wyckoff distribution charts, schematic 1, where we have up thrust, and then a bit later on we have the UTAD, which the UTAD would be this here, the most recent one. But then also we have the weekly moving averages 12, 21. They're looking like they have in the past as well for a top, at least the top of a move. So it's a bit confusing, really. You've got metrics saying it's not, you've got metrics saying it is. BTC entry zone, sir. I'm not a financial advisor. However, I do have this marked on the chart for a potential long based on liquidity theory. So this is where there is liquidity to the downside. This is where there is to the upside in terms of the daily time frame. And then the weekly, there is big liquidity to the upside here. But I can't tell you where to take a trade. I'm not a financial advisor. But yeah, the trades are looking a bit better. And for those of you that missed it, obviously this is the streaming account. We started off with $1,000. And on Tuesday, we had a really good day. We banked 36. So we pretty much, in essence, there's $1,000 in the live stream account. I was able to up that by 15%, so $150, which, you know, obviously on a $1,000 account, it's not that much, but, you know, $10,000 account, that's $1.5 grand. You know, a $20,000 account, that's $3 grand. So, and it was all with just 2 and 3x leverage and not even using really that much margin. I think at one point I'd used about 60% of the margin in the account, so still had plenty left. But yeah, I got a nice one on SPX there. That was nearly $16. That was one I opened by accident and then closed. $31.55 on WIF, $60 on PopCat, and then 51 on Trump. So yeah, Tuesday was a really successful trading day. And they were all opened and closed out the same day. But the two I'm going to be rocking with today, potentially into next week, is Jasmine and WIF. So we'll see what we get. Not really used much. I've used roughly 35% of the account. But do make sure we've got 120 people watching, which is fantastic. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying the stream. And I hope you're enjoying my MAGA hat and my nice Bitcoin tie. Do make sure you drop a like on the stream. And if you're watching on X, do make sure at some point you head over to YouTube and subscribe to the Stonksy YouTube channel. Now, if you do want to trade any of these altcoins that I'm covering today, if you want to trade Bitcoin, do make sure you click the first link in the description, or I've just popped it in the chat. Sign up to BLOFIN, the best non-KYC exchange in the industry, and you get some nice bonuses when you sign up as well. But because it's non-KYC, you just sign up with an email. There's no ID verification, so it takes under 60 seconds to create an account. So yeah, go and do that. So yeah, there's but pretty much there's evidence for and against there being a top of the cycle. I think we've got one more leg to go. Where that goes to, I don't know. Whether it's 125k, 140k, 150k. I think there's one more leg to go. But I also did put out a video yesterday, which was a good one, making 25% on Metis on one it was a very, very easy, simple trade. Do go and check out that video as well after the stream. But I'm just going to get a drink. So I'm going to turn my camera off, but I am still here. Don't worry. I'm still here on the mic. Just turn my camera off while I get a drink. Oh, but let me know any questions in the chat. Obviously, we've had a look at Bitcoin. We've had a bit of a look at Solana and ETH. We've obviously covered WIF and Jasmine, which I've took trades on. But if you've got any altcoins you want me to look at, let me know. However, I know obviously this will apply to SMFC. I do want to have a little look at NFTs today because it'll give a nice little change up to the stream. We'll obviously do US Open. We've got 50 minutes until that. So we've got a bit of time to do that. So let me know, SMFC. What NFT should I look at? I'll go on Blur. We'll have a look at the usual ones. But let me know if you're still holding some interesting ones. Or have you got rid of them now? Dave, if you expect this to be possibility to be the last blast in this part of the cycle, do you expect the alt season to start as well? Or we skip the alt season cycle? No, I still think that we get it. I just don't think so. I think everyone thinks, and I can see why everyone thinks this, that it will just be every single altcoin pumps and every single altcoin pumps massively. I don't think we're going to get that. I think you're going to get the ones with the main attention on them. So memes, 100%. If an alt season happens, they're going to be the biggest to pump. I'd put my neck on the line for that. I think if and when we get an alt season, I think memes will be the biggest gainers. After that, I think we'll probably move into like AI maybe, and then maybe a few other ones. But now this is the catch. This cycle is so different to last cycle in many ways. One of the main ways is there is just so many altcoins now. It is unbelievable compared to last cycle. So the money is spread much more thinly across the market. There's just not the money to just pump everything 10-20x in the space of like 2-3 weeks. So I think the pump, while obviously everything typically gets dragged up alongside Bitcoin, when you're talking about an alt season, you're talking about like, 5, 10, 15, 20, up to 100x gains in a couple of weeks, aren't you? I don't think we'll get that across the full market. I think it will be concentrated on little, obviously, narratives like memes. Memes will do well. Not every meme, because a lot of them are scams. But, the ones that are, quote unquote proper memes, they'll obviously get hit with, the money. AI potentially. What other ones is there? Maybe DeFi makes a resurgence. Obviously, we've seen that with Aave. But I think, I think it will be. You'll have ones that'll pump, but maybe they'll just do 2-3x. But then you'll obviously have ones that'll do 10, 20, 30x, maybe even more. Whereas last cycle, any old dog shit would pump 20x, wouldn't it? Because the money was much more concentrated on a lot smaller pool of altcoins. Now it's spread much more thinly across the market. So I hope that that answers your question. Obviously, then large caps will follow as well. Do you know what I mean? Your links. Obviously, I expect Solana to have a proper breakout at some point towards $400 or something. ETH might just scrape a 2x. We'll have to see. You'll have your link. There'll be some that won't do too well. I don't see Polkadot going anywhere near its all-time high. There'll be some that won't do too well, but then you might have Sui that might do another 3-4x maybe. I don't know. I'm just plucking numbers out of thin air. Hype might go to $100. Say might do a 5x. There's plenty of options. But yeah, I just think it will be a lot different alt cycle than the previous ones, because there is just so much more out there now, and a lot of it is dog shit. So I hope that answered your question, Desperados. Let me know if it did. If you agree with me, disagree with me, that's fine. Let me know in the chat. It'd be good to have some discussion around that. But let me know your thoughts in the chat, everyone. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? But I do think we will see it at some point. I'm just going to have a quick check of any messages on my phone, and then I'll get back on Facecam. But yeah, get your questions or your feelings in the chat and we'll cover it. Right, let's rock and roll. I'm back. So yeah, Desperado says thanks. You did agree on that. Oh, good. That's good. I'm glad I could provide some insight to your theory as well. The trades are looking better now. Jasmine's starting to push up. We just need if we get a reversal on Bitcoin, these trades should do quite well today, I think. I could potentially bank, I don't know. Could potentially bank 20% on each one, maybe. We'll have to see. But we do need Bitcoin to have a decent push up, maybe back towards get back to maybe 105. That would give it decent legs for a good day. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on them, see what they're doing. But yeah, so let's see. So SMFC says Antiverse by Nice Antis and Align Draw. Let's go and check them out. I can't wait to have this multi-screen set up so I don't have to keep stopping the screen share. And I can just drag tabs across when I want to go on it without showing. Right, Azuki. Right, so a line draw. This one. Okay, so the floor is nearly 1.1. And looks like it's come down a little bit. It looked like it was up at like 1.5 ETH, maybe a bit higher a month ago. Are you still holding your NFTs, SMFC? Have you sold them? Or are you still holding some of them, sold some of them? I remember them ones. I don't know if this is one of the ones or not. It looks like it might be. But didn't you have ones that were worth, like, I think you had two of them. And I think they were worth, like, at the time, I think they were worth a couple of ETH each. I can't remember what they were called. Maybe it was these. I don't think it was these, though. What was the other one called? Antiverse. Antiverse. I don't know if it was that either, but that's a nice floor as well, isn't it? 8.5. I won't sell them. They were Antiverse ones. They've come down. Fair enough. I suppose potentially NFTs are the last things to run, aren't they? You know, once the money's flowed out of large caps and Bitcoin into low caps at an alt season, then where does that money go? NFTs. That's what happened last time. Potentially we see it again. Sabre Crypto saying, sorry, couldn't make it today. Look for, oh, man, I can't wait for tomorrow. I cannot wait for tomorrow's stream. It's going to be epic. Yeah, we'll be having Sabre Crypto on tomorrow's stream on a Friday, which makes it even better as well. Do you expect us to pass Bitcoin's all-time high? Is it true that the liquidation levels are getting harder as we create a new all-time high over and over again? What could ultimately trigger a flash crash? I do expect us to pass it, yeah. I do expect us to pass it. If you had a gun to my head and said, say a region for topping, I would say like 125k to 140 is where I would imagine a top to come. If you had a gun to my head and said, say it now. But you just have to, the thing is, unless you have severe momentum like we had. So when we broke, obviously the previous range after trading there for like 8 months, obviously the trigger for the momentum was Trump getting in office. And that obviously saw, you know, the parabolic move up, like, what was it, 40%, something like that. Or 50%, I can't, what was it? No, 50, 60%, I don't know, whatever it was. But at the moment, because we've had that, now the price just needs to, if it is going to go another leg, it needs to cool off a bit, build liquidity higher, to obviously fuel the move up. Now, when you obviously just rip it to new all-time highs, there will be people trying to short it, but you've got no sort of high time frame, real big fat bunch of liquidity. So that's what it's doing at the moment. And it's doing it to the downside as well. You know, it's building it as people trying to long it and stuff like that. So it's building it both sides. But obviously to the upside, because it had reached price discovery, there was none there. What could ultimately trigger a flash crash? I think at the moment, the biggest risk to a flash crash is if Trump opens his mouth and says something stupid. I think that is probably the biggest risk to the market at the moment, is if Trump says something that even an ounce contradicts what he promised. So I think that's where the risk is at the moment. That could easily end the cycle, I think, if he just completely goes against what he promised. So, you know, if, say, for instance, a reporter asks him, say, when/if is the Bitcoin strategic reserve coming? And if he says something like, we'll have to see if we want to do it or not. Do you know what I mean? So just something like that, something vague, but something really like, you know, just why have you said that? Like, something like that. Quite a high chance then. Might see the halving take effect more, chugging uphill for a few months. Yeah, I mean, that's something that's not really discussed now at all, is it? It's all focused on Trump, ETFs. I never really see anyone talk about the halving effects. Anyone else? No one. I haven't seen anyone talk about the halving effects, but that's very true, Mafia. The fact is, we are approaching towards the first year of the halvings now. You know, compared to last year, there's obviously half as less Bitcoin being mined every day. So potentially that's like a hidden. You know, you say hidden. I say hidden because I don't see anyone talking about the halving effect at all. Everyone's just bothered about Trump doing what he's promised to do and the ETFs. But yeah, so we've got these. Let's have a look at what other ETFs there is. So I don't keep up with ETFs. That's the ETFs, NFTs. Oh, we are in a little bit of profit now on Jasmine, which is good. I think Bitcoin's getting a bit of a pushback to the upside. Yeah, it is. So let me just check something again. Yeah, we'll have a look at some other NFTs and then we'll go back to the market then. Let's see what we've got anyway. Where do we see? Oh, here we go, trending. So Azuki, I'm guessing the massive fall off. A massive fall off. So is this in volume or is this in floor price? This will be floor price, won't it? I'm guessing this is because of the release of the token. So someone said in the chat before, Azuki has released a token. So I'm guessing that's kind of pretty much, you know, Pengu in it. When Pengu released, Pudgy Penguins dive like a cliff because obviously people had got the Pengu from the NFTs and then dumped them. So I'm guessing this is it, isn't it? Anime.com. No, that's from back in November. I think there was some sort of. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Oh wait, Anime Coin, not Anime.com. Here it is, Anime Coin. Let's see. Launched today. Yeah. It's now live. We can have a look at it as well. We'll go and have a look at it. So that'll be the reason for the sell-off on Azuki's. Obviously, as people have claimed the coin and then gone, quick, dump it into bids. Do you have Bored Apes back up at 14.9 ETH? Don't know if that's higher or lower than recently. Well, I could just look, couldn't I? Up 12% today. Doodles back up at 4 ETH. I think the last time I seen them, it was like 1 ETH. It'd be interesting to see where some... so where pandas, I know about the pandas. I was close to buying one of them at some point. I didn't, but I was close to. I wonder where some are from like last cycle. So I did used to trade a little bit of NFTs last cycle. I wonder where some of them are. So like cool. It's like cool cats. I wonder where they. I wonder what they're at. 0.6. What else was there? Oh, MFers. MFer. 0.4. So even that, it's still not cheap, like, is it? You know, that's still nearly $1,500 or roughly around that. What other interesting ones was there from last cycle? I did used to find NFTs really interesting. I always wanted one of these and I never bought one. I know you, well, obviously me and you talked about this as SMFC. And we should have bought one. I think when me and you last spoke about them, was they like 0.5 or 0.4? I think. That would have been a nice trade. But yeah, that's NFTs. So if anyone is interested in NFTs and you want to see more NFT stuff, just pop it in the chat, and I suppose we could cover NFTs once a week or once every 2 weeks or something. Little changes it up a little bit, doesn't it? Halving's more like a technical effect, isn't it? Separate from fundamentals. Yeah, just supply and demand, isn't it? Just simple supply and demand. Bored Apes, anime coin. Yeah, we'll have a look at this anime coin in a sec. We will have a look at the anime coin. Oh yeah, Jasmine's doing nice. Even Whiff's coming around now. So yeah, it'd be good if we could have another good day on the old trading aspect. But like I covered before, the selling has been very, very controlled today. This is very, very controlled selling. So this is where, obviously, for those of you that wasn't in the stream from the start, this is where Sailor bought last week, and then he announced he bought here, and then I think that coincided with the stock market crashing on open as well. But obviously, also we do typically get dips after Sailor says he's bought. But as you can see there, the control to the upside was just someone just gradually walking the price up. Just walking the price up. As you can see, the complete opposite. Someone was just gradually walking the price down, very controlled selling. It's been from pretty much like Wednesday, really, when it started, weren't it? Very controlled selling, particularly this bit here. That's like pretty much, if you got the bar pattern copier, that is pretty much where Sailor bought. That is pretty much just the inverse, in it. Very controlled selling. But it did look like we'd reached the bottom. So yeah, we'll see what happens on US Open, but potentially selling is exhausted here, and we do get a nice pop to the upside. Got to jump off, Dave. Have a good rest of the stream. Yeah, thank you for joining, mate. I just followed your lead and picked up some Jasmine. At what levels are you looking to sell for a quick scalp? Thanks for the tip. Right. I mean, it's a good setup because it's coming to. I don't know if you've been watching from the start or not, but Jasmine. Where is it? Jasmine. It's coming to daily and weekly SR. So this is the theory behind the trade. Obviously, key region for previous resistance, come support, resistance, support, resistance, 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 turn support again. So it's just a simple, retest. Now, obviously, I trust that you'll be able to manage your own risk and stuff. It depends really, because I've got to evaluate what the market's going to do, because this is potential for a swing long. It has potential for a swing long. However, obviously, we do have the potential for Bitcoin to start messing up the market more. So it's difficult, really. I think because this is only on the streaming account as well, it's a low account. If I get shown decent profit today, I probably would close it going into, obviously tomorrow and the weekend. But I would be tempted to leave it open as a swing to see where it goes if it comes off. Obviously, I'm only on 3x. I'm on 3x leverage, and I'm using very low margin because it's the streaming account. I don't know what I've done here again. Oh, there we go. But if it was treating it as a day, if it was treating it as a day trade, I would probably want to take profit up here-ish. Around here. Oops. So yeah, I'd probably want to take profit up around here-ish. Just looking at it, just really simple, 1 hour. That's clear low time frame SR. Support, 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 support. Drop that below resistance, resistance. That's clear low time frame SR. So I'd probably say there for like a day trade. But yeah, I'm kind of in the mind with that and with. Do I just leave it open? and manage it because I've not really used much margin in the account. I've only used, like 35% of the account. I can really manage this trade and potentially build it up a little bit more if I wanted to. So I'll just see what unfolds. But yeah, that's what I'd probably be looking for a day trade. Obviously, it depends if we get Bitcoin popping or not. We need Bitcoin to provide, the momentum for the market. But we do have half an hour until, let me go and check out. Let me go and check out this this Azuki coin. But yeah, obviously, hopefully, we can make some money for it. Yeah, I trust that you manage your risk and stuff. So yeah, hopefully we'll see what happens. Like I say, I mean, I've got this whole region outlined as SR. So if we potentially do get a further push down and we drop down to here, I'll probably be looking to add. So it's just about managing the trade. Right, where is the contract for this coin? Here it is. Let's see what the Azuki coin is doing. Oh wow! Look at that! 1 billion. Rubbish. I mean, to be fair, it's probably released on exchanges as well, but that's rubbish liquidity. That is awful liquidity for a 1 billion market cap, 1.32 billion market cap coin. That must just be on that must just be on Radium. There must be much more liquidity across centralized exchanges if it's gone on there. Yeah, popping in it. Popping. Thing is, the market's getting a real good drop of liquidity at the moment. Obviously, we've had the Dupe airdrop, Pengu airdrop. This has dropped to Azuki holders and it's just gone absolutely crazy. So, there is liquidity getting pumped into the market. But yeah, very interesting. We'll keep an eye on that. I wonder if it's released. Yeah, there we go. It's on KuCoin and MEXC straight away. Yeah, it's on KuCoin and MEXC straight away. So, yeah, something for us to keep an eye on. We'll keep an eye on that. Suppose, is it a meme coin? Or is it what would you call it? It's called anime. Is it a meme? I suppose it looks to me like it's meant to be a proper coin. Maybe it falls into the meme category. That's oh, was it? I thought I copied the Ethereum address, didn't I? Any thoughts on the Trump meme? Yeah, I think it'll get another run up at some point. Was there a Stonksy announcement, or was that already covered? No, there's no Stonksy announcement. I did say no. There's not really a Stonksy announcement. Obviously, the next thing that we're going to be covering is the bot. But I've not announced anything like that on stream. I did say that me and Jordan are working on something behind the scenes, and that'll be coming out, but that's nothing to do with Stonksy. This is a separate thing. But apart from that, I've not really said anything much about Stonksy. To be honest, I forgot to even add it back to the chart. I forgot to add it back to the chart. I need another drink. I'm so thirsty today. I'm so thirsty today, but we are roughly just over 20 minutes away from US Open. So we'll see what happens. But we do have 130 people watching across both platforms. So if you haven't already, make sure you drop a like, make sure you subscribe, and do check the links in the description to get Stonksy. Obviously, it looks like we've caught something real nice today to the downside. That's in the description. Full indicator access. You'll get access to the trading bot when it's released very, very soon as well. And you do get access to the Discord too. And then obviously, if you want to trade anywhere, if you want to trade with me, I'm trading on BLOFIN. That link is in the description as well. But yeah, let me know what you're expecting for US Open. Let me know what you're expecting for US Open. We've covered a good few things today as well. And oh, Yonksy, I'm long on Jasmine as well. Right, have another drink. Been live for an hour and a half. I think one day, maybe when the new setup's done and stuff like that. I think when I've got my new setup and everything, maybe I'll consider doing like a mega stream. Maybe we do like a 5-hour stream. Would anyone be interested in that? If we did like a 5-hour mega stream. We could look to do something like that if there's, if you guys would be interested in it. If not, obviously we don't need to. But I think obviously if there would be the interest there, and I could drum up sort of a bit of hype for it, if I plan it, say like 2 weeks in advance or something, I could then also get like a couple guests. I could maybe get Saver Crypto to come on. I could get Wiz to come on. Maybe get Jordan to come on and sort of just do like a proper mega stream with live trades. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, Yonksy, you're live on Jasmine as well, are you? Yeah, here's my Jasmine trade. This on the live stream account. So yeah, I think there's definitely potential for a swing here for sure. And Whiff's another one. Yonksy, look at Whiff structure. I'll pull it up now. Whiff is also right into daily demand. Right into daily demand. Right where it's found buying pressure previously. So that's what I'm rocking with. And we'll see. What other... I'd love PopCat to do a retrace, but it doesn't look like it's going to. Should have held this as a swing, really, or at least up today. I think I closed it around... I think it was around this candle, to be honest. Might have been this one. Did make nice P&L off it. PopCat, another one. If you were looking to buy a meme on spot, right into daily demand there. And we had 2 days to buy it. Well, 1 day really, 1.5 days. but right back into daily demand. So that was a good one to scoop up on spot as well, or just hold a low leverage long. But yeah, Jasmine and Whiff is what I'm rocking with. And guess popping in and out. Yeah, definitely, math. That's what it'd be. Like, you know, live stream, long live stream. Obviously live trading. You know, we'll pick out some decent trades to do. Yeah, like I said, we could get save a crypto on, Wiz, get a Jordan on. It'd be decent, that. Right now, I have no FOMO with any coin. I know for right now there may be some money to be made, but I can buy for the same price or lower in the near future. Yeah, I mean, that is it's interesting, isn't it? Because while I completely agree with you, you also want to buy them when they're beaten up, don't you? You know, you want to buy them when they're beaten up. You don't want to FOMO into them. So yeah, while they might go a bit lower, you know, potentially, how are they looking? What I want to look at is Say. I didn't realize Say had come so low. Say is really at a point in it where potentially, you know, we could see it come back into here, maybe even lower. I mean, is Say at a good risk reward point? Potentially, is Say there? What do you? I think this would obviously be optimal. I can't see it going all the way back down here. Like, I mean, we'll just map them out anyway. But I think that, you know, a retest of here, another. You'd have to go with that. We'd be relying on Bitcoin to shit the bed a bit. You know, another 8% down. But it is testing this low, and it's held so far. So is Say potentially at a decent place? Down on Melania, 60%, but ready to DCA to 0. Yeah, mate, I think that thing is absolutely cooked. And a good thing to note on that, well, I say a good thing, bad thing for you if you're already down, is I thought it had the same vesting as Trump, but apparently it doesn't. Someone in the chat said new tokens come out within a month. I think that shit is destined to just keep tanking and tanking because there's no demand for it. Who wants to buy Melania coin? You're relying on the market makers and the exchanges to hold it up. Trump's one that we've not covered. Let's look at Trump. I pulled an absolute masterpiece on this. Last week. Did anyone get in on this last week? Let me show you. I hope some of you that was watching got in on this because I put it in the Discord as well. Where was it? Here. So this is what we drew out on stream last week. It was at $46. Drew all the way down to $29.30 and then bounce. And then we come all the way down to $29.30 and then bounced all the way back up to just over 48. So I hope some of you got in on that. But Trump, I want to see a potential retest of this. I mean, if it doesn't, if it doesn't hold there, then yeah, we're potentially coming down to here, down to 24. But again, this looks like very, very controlled selling. Very controlled selling. But I'm not in a rush to buy this again. I'm not in a rush to buy it. Yeah, I'm more than happy to wait this out to see if it holds here again. Maybe we get like a sort of double bottom sort of thing. Maybe we get a double bottom. Comes and retests the low again and holds. But I'm not in a rush because it could easily just break down. Here would be a buy for sure. I would buy 24, just above 25, just below $25. I'd buy around $25. this would be a buy, I think, in my opinion. But I'm waiting for that. JC says bit of noise around saying it's key plays at the moment. Yeah, I think I would like it to go down towards 631-ish to really get that risk reward. At the moment, you've there is ground there to take it, but I'm not comfortable with taking it. Holding long term, but just going down. What's that on? For Trump, do you mean Foley maybe? Stay looks brutal at the moment. Might swing trade it rather than sink money into it. Yeah, I like I said before, I would be looking to potentially step in around that 31 cents mark. Still got a bit of work to do, but I mean, I think we'd be relying on Bitcoin to sort of give us that. I think. Yeah, Trump looks more tradable. Yeah, I think I'd be waiting for something like this. I'm not in a rush to buy this. People, you just know, don't you? People keep trying to long this. People probably try to long it. They'll have missed this here at this point, and they'll have said, "Oh, Trump's a scam. It's going to zero." Then they'll have tried to long it like there. They'll have tried to long it there. They'll just keep trying to long it, and they'll just keep running the stops. All you do is you just make a plan like this. You make a plan and you wait to see if it comes off, and when it comes off, you step in. You have your invalidation and the point, obviously, where you want it to go to. And then you just let nature take its course. As long as you're managing your risk and stuff like that, you can't really do much more. So we either wait for this, or if we do get a proper wipeout, we wait for this. But the good thing about, what would that be? If it comes back down to here, and drop that down. Even that, though, that you're stomaching a 20% drop there, aren't you, between them two levels? But I do expect it to get a proper bounce at some point. But at the moment, obviously, we've had high, lower high, high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high. So potentially, maybe we are coming in for a lower low. Maybe that will be it then. Because structurally, you can see on it, that is just plain and simple. High, low, lower high, obviously lower low here. Let me get rid of this. Lower high again. A lower low to there would be, it'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? What an opportunity that would be to step in. I would be very confident that it bounces around this level. Just something like that. Come up, back towards here. And then see what happens. I don't know. Thing is, it will bleed on it. It will probably bleed on its own, as people take profits and stuff, whoever got the tokens. So it could easily do another 30% to the downside. It just depends on what Bitcoin does, because Bitcoin could either speed this up, or if Bitcoin, say, does bottom out here and starts to build a rally back to the upside, obviously it's going to drag everything with it in it. So it's there's no point trying to second guess it. Just make a plan and wait for it. I bought say at 56, then more at 40. Didn't manage my risk like Dave tells us to do. Now I'm stuck with it long term. I'm guessing you bought it on spot then. I suppose it's, the 56 one is kind of getting towards 50% down in it. 40, you're not so bad at the moment. But it's not nice to be down in it. But I suppose, just zoom out on it. I could see say definitely having a good run. I could see say having a good run for sure. Yeah, I could. Could see say having a really good run. So I suppose at the moment you just zoom out and leave it. Let's see what Metis is doing. Turn Stonksy off for a sec. Yeah, it looks like, I mean, this is kind of like a key level in it. You know, come down, we had resistance, support, turn to resistance, support. I could see Metis down at 30. This would probably coincide with just a big bounce across, like, you know, all like medium to large caps. I don't know if Metis is counted as a medium or large cap. I have no idea. But yeah, something like that, probably a little bit more down, take out this low, and around $30, I'd probably be willing to step in. Link's held up well, to be fair. Link has held up well. AVAX. That looks like on a knife edge, doesn't it, really, AVAX? Again, another one. Probably want to see it come down towards here. Everything, you notice everything looks like it needs another 10% drop, doesn't it? Everything we've covered, say Metis, AVAX, there's probably a few others that we can find. Let's see where Hype is. I'd love Hype to come out, but this is one of the ones that we caught the other day. I'd love it to come back into here one more time. This would probably be accumulation. I could see this being accumulation for Hype. And then take off to the upside to new highs. Whether we get manipulation below or not, I don't know. But everything looks like it maybe needs another 10% drop. Let's see what OP is doing. Again, looks like arse, doesn't it? Like trying to cling on to this demand zone, but isn't clinging on. Where could you see OP going to from down here? Christ in hell. Maybe there. Again, that would be a 10% drop, wouldn't it? That'd be a 10% drop-ish. Everything looks like it needs a 10% wipeout. Sorry, I just made it. What did I miss? We expecting much on US Open. Popcat, yeah, we'll cover. Oh, mate, you missed loads. I'm not even joking either. I did a real good little section on, obviously, where we are in the cycle. We've covered NFTs. I'm currently long on Jasmine and Whiff. But Popcat is one of the ones that I was long on Tuesday. Made some good money on that on the stream account. Popcat, I think, is probably, I would say, up there with being the best looking meme at the moment. Structurally. Obviously not price-wise, it's down massively. But, you know, it's come into, and this is why we took the trade the other day, it's come into clear daily demand. So the chances on it are good. Obviously, it's up, you know, from where I can't remember where we got in the other day. I think it was around here. But, you know, we have gone up like 30%-ish. So maybe potentially we see a little retrace on it. I'm not sure. Low time frame. But high time frame, it looks really good. As long as this holds. But, you know, if we break below there, then we're coming down to here. So really easy. You know, you break below this zone, you know, you start trading down here, then you come back into like 24, 23 cents. Apart from that, looks good, I think. Just whether it comes down a little bit more at first, I don't know. US Open, it's interesting, isn't it? I think if we get a flush down on US Open, then I think that will just likely be just taking the last of the liquidity and just taking people out. I expect in the session, in the overall session, I expect up. Whether we get something like this, because we highlighted this as liquidity, maybe we get like a fierce drop on US Open, then obviously bounce and then rally throughout the session. Obviously, that's one possibility. But I think in terms of an overall day now, it looks like, you know, whoever was controlling this selling is probably maybe baiting shorts at this point. And then I think we probably bounce. We could always go sideways. You know, doesn't mean that we get volatility. We could always chop here. You know, this is entirely possible that we literally just do this all today now. Maybe we don't get the volatility, but we will see. But yeah, I suspect if we do get a bit more down, I think it will be just short-lived. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, been going an hour and 46 now, which is good. But yeah, we are obviously 2 minutes away, so we'll do 10-minute chart. Or do you want a 1 minute chart? What chart do you want? 1 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute? You tell me. What chart do you guys want up? But we do have 143 viewers across X and YouTube. So big thank you to everyone who's joined again today. We are consistently getting them numbers as well, so that's great. Do make sure you drop a like if you're on YouTube. If you're on X, make sure you hop over to YouTube, type in Stonksy Indicator, and drop me a subscribe on there. I'm slowly creeping my way towards 2,000 subscribers. 1 minute off. So we want the S&P next to Bitcoin. So James took the lead on that. James has delegated what we get. I can do that. We'll have the 1 minute chart. And Bitcoin 1 minute chart. Okay. Well, there we go. 1 minute to go. Let's see what we get. Ding, ding in just under 30 seconds. What are the trades doing? Not so bad. Oh, Whiff's going a bit against the grain, innit? But Jasmine's looking all right. I'm willing to stomach the thing you're on Whiff, because we will get a bit more volatility with it being a meme. But yeah, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding a ding a ding. I need to get myself a bell. That's what I need to do. I need to get myself a bell. That would be fantastic, wouldn't it? Need to get myself a bell for on US Open. Yes. I can't believe one of you hasn't suggested that already. What is the best chart to use for short-term 1 to 2 day trades? I would say something like a 10 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute. Yes, I am going to get a bell. That will be superb. You're doing great, Dave. You're much better than all the other crypto experts that promise 10x on all the recommendations. It's better to just keep it realistic, innit? It's better to just keep it realistic. But we are getting a nice pump on Bitcoin. Now, we have took that upper side liquidity there as well. We are getting a bounce straight off. Shorts, yeah, really getting up to the sword. Let's hope this continues. I hope this isn't a US Open classic pump then dump. But there's a nice reaction. Real nice reaction on Bitcoin there. Really nice. And yeah, obviously we did talk about, you know, the likelihood of us getting a bounce today. So this is good to see. And my trades are doing, I'm nearly back at net zero. Nearly back at net zero for P&L. Imagine if this just full candle retraces now. S&P's dumping. Get one of the ring for a hug novelty bells. I could think of a few things you could put on that bell that I'd like to ring it for just automatic getting. But yeah, we are getting a nice pump on Bitcoin, aren't we? Nice quote by Stonksy as well. So if anyone wasn't aware, this indicator is Stonksy. Obviously, this is the Stonksy channel. There's plenty of Stonksy videos out on the YouTube channel to see how it can benefit you. But in short, you do get full indicator access. You get access to all updates. They all come free, parts of the package. You get will get access to the trading bot, which is very nearly done, and approaching release for users. And then you also get access to the Discord server as well. But yeah, nice pump on Bitcoin straight away. We've pumped roughly $1,500 within the past 10 minutes. So that's good to see. Ring for a lilt. Oh yeah. Well, I'm on I haven't got any lilt. Actually, no, I do have lilt left. There's lilt in the fridge in a bottle, but I've been on Fanta orange cans, 0 sugar. But yeah, oh yeah, could get a lilt, couldn't I? Oh yeah, that'd be lovely right now. Could just sit here sniffing a lilt. Oh, absolutely. What's this? Oh yeah, up to 100. Oh yeah, S&P's catching up now. 104k. Oh, really nice reversal, isn't it? Really nice reversal on Bitcoin. Let's see how my trades are doing. Nice, Jasmine's up. Whiff's lagging. Whiff will catch up. He'll just do it in one candle, won't it? But in terms of the hour, as you can see, this is going to be the sticking point, right? We're coming into the sticking point here. This is low time frame SR from today. So this is low time frame SR. We get above here, and it's party time towards 106. However, we could tail off here. But I did warn about this before we opened, about this being controlled selling and finding a bottom. So don't say I didn't warn you. I did. We did discuss this. I wish I would have long Bitcoin now. Whiff's coming around. It'll come around. But yeah, I mean, if I couldn't net, I mean, the thing is, you got to remember, this is just a $1,000 account. I did actually take out the. I did actually take out the $150 I made. As we can see here, recent transactions. Yeah, I did take out. Well, what was it? Nearly $250. Nearly. Some of that wasn't actually from the thingy, was it? Or was it? Oh no, it was. So I made more actually. I made more than $150. I made 200. I can't remember. Oh no, because 24 of that was that. So it was like 210 or something, weren't it? So it was actually better. It was actually like 20%, not 15. It was like 20% that I made on Tuesday. Which again, this is only this is only a $1,000 account for streaming. But you apply that to a 10k account, and you've walked away with I would have walked away with 2k. On it's all about thingios, isn't it? Just applying the percentage. Would have walked away with 2k on Tuesday. So different variables, but solid trading this week, full of opportunities. So, you know, for this, if you're applying it to you, you know, we've obviously talked about the 1% strategy a lot and making 1% every day for compounding. You know, if these trades come with, say, combined total of 50 USDT today, that's 5% done, dusted, brilliant. Yeah, we are coming into this point now. This I suspect, unless there's real proper momentum behind this now, unless someone is just going buy, just clicking the green button constantly, I suspect this might be where we tail off. I think this might actually be a good short opportunity, to be honest. Now that we're in here, I might take this with just the invalidation of like 105, 500, to be honest. Let's see. Let's do it. I think this might be a good point for a reversal. We'll see. We'll see if there's real momentum behind this or not. But this is low time frame SR, so I could see it rejecting here. Maybe come back down, retest this, and then back up. But we'll see. We'll let nature take its course. I'm short on the retracement now from on a Stonksy. Yeah, I've just hit it as well, haven't I? Cynthia Lucius just tweeted a hint about the strategic reserve today. Oh, really? Is that what caused the candle? Thank you, Math. Let's see. Big things are coming. 10 a.m. When's that? When's that? Is that like, when is that? Is that like 10 a.m. what? Why is she not giving more context? Is that like 30 minutes away? 20 minutes? I don't want this open then. No way. I'm closing that. I'm not being absolutely annihilated from that. If this is true, we could run to all-time high today. And that's in like 20 minutes, isn't it? Right, I'm staying on stream. I assume she just like she's in Washington, which is East Coast, isn't it? Washington DC. So she'd be on Eastern time, wouldn't she? So that's in like 20 minutes. Right, we're staying on stream. We're staying on stream. Right. Yeah, I'm not doing anything now. I've got my longs in, so I'm not. I'm just gonna ride them. It's retracing a bit, but look, if we didn't, I mean, I suppose it's different in it. If we didn't have that news, we probably didn't get up there that quick. But my short would have been in nice profit now. I need to. Right. I've just been putting some tweets out. Well, not tweet, putting some messages out. Try and get some more people in. But yeah, we flip this zone and we go up. Oh no, it's you. Oh no, it's ICT. Oh no. If it's a nothing burger, I'm shorted again. Mate, if it's a nothing burger, that thing is gonna drop like no tomorrow. Dave, you're British, right? Maybe. Why? Maybe. Can you imagine if she was just talking about going for a dump at 10 a.m.? Ah, yeah. Imagine it. Imagine something big. Imagine if she's hacked, something's big coming, and then someone just posts a quote tweet and just posts a picture of a poo. It's like, yeah, look at the size of that. What news has pumped this? Cynthia Lunis, the Bitcoin maxi, the Bitcoin maximalist, the senator, put big things are coming, and she has been absolutely rallying for a strategic Bitcoin reserve. Stay tuned for 10 a.m. Now, that is in 15 minutes for anyone. 10 a.m., obviously, where she is 15 minutes for us. And we are looking to reclaim this low time frame SR zone as well. So we're going to be watching it. Who is she? She's a senator in the US. She's a Bitcoin maximalist. Been pushing. I think she's been pushing real hard for the strategic reserve. Afternoon was listening to Block Pro. Oh, was that going on now? Was that going on then? Hello, Crypto Pappy. Welcome to the stream. If anyone has just joined the stream, do make sure you drop a like, subscribe, as we watch the reaction to this Cynthia Lunis, whatever, news, and obviously Bitcoin. Yeah, really getting its pump on. Now, we do have 2 open trades on, which I don't even know how they're doing. Where are they? Here. How are my trades doing? Not so bad. Not so bad. This is the streaming account, so we have $1,000 in this account to stream. Things are going wild, aren't they? Things are going wild. What is going on? Let me refresh this. The absolute influx of volume on that candle would have been insane. Sorry, name change from right, you're Roller Tech. Ah, right, okay, Pappy. Right, I didn't know. All right, Dave, I finally have a straight non-sec. Okay, go on. Right. Oh, we are pumping mega. Right before we get this news, we've got 15 minutes. I'm going to go to the toilet and I'm going to get another drink because I wasn't anticipating to stay on stream for so long. But we will get the reaction to this Cynthia Lunis announcement, whatever it is, in around 15 minutes, hopefully. So stay tuned for that. I'll just turn I'll turn it off. I suppose I could leave it on, but I'll turn it off. Don't go anywhere. There's 158 people in it. Right, while I'm gone, if you do want to join me in any trades, maybe if you want to try and, for whatever reason, if you want to try and short Bitcoin from a point, if you want to try and long it somewhere, whatever, or if you want to try and long some altcoins, I'm obviously long on a few altcoins. Click the first link in the description, sign up to BLOFIN, the best non-KYC exchange. So it's just email sign up. It takes under a minute. See if you can sign up for an account before the time I get back. I have put it in the chats as well. So yeah, there it is. It's right there. Do go and sign up before I get back. And yeah, we'll watch the reaction to this. I'm not off for a poop, no. I'm off for a waz, and I'm off to get another drink. Because yeah, we will be staying on to see whatever reaction this is. And thank you to the guy who put it in. I can't remember who it was who put it in, but someone put it in the chat and told me about it. So I'll be back a couple minutes. Enjoy watching Bitcoin pumping. And yeah, catch you in a minute. Right, I'm back. I'm back. Well, that played out already, didn't it? That move from this box up here. That played out already. Oh, that's some nice lilt. Lovely. We are pumping. Nice. Oh, hang on. Need to reset my camera. It's one of them tracking ones. So when I get up and move out the room, it sort of just like thinks I've disowned it and doesn't know where to look. like loses all sense of where I am. So I'll just fix it. Hopefully, anyway. Hopefully, I'll fix it. Come on. Oh, what is it doing? Hang on. But we are pumping mega. We've got about 8 minutes. I want to get the... Come on. I want to get my camera on, ready for whatever this news is. There we go. Right. Camera's back. Tracking me. Back focused on my face. So let me just check that. Yeah, right, that's that. So that's that. Yeah. So right. Yeah, we will be watching this. So for those of you that have just joined, do make sure you drop a like on the stream. Do subscribe. We are going to be watching whatever this is. I see SMFC, you're back. Great to see you back, mate. But yeah, we are going to be watching whatever this is that they've got planned. 10 a.m. in their time is 7 minutes away. Let's see how my trades are doing. Very nicely in $22 unrealized profit, but obviously for the margin that we've used, nearly 9% up on Jasmine and just over 3.5% up on WIF. I did take a small loss of $2.25 on the Bitcoin one because I shorted it into this when we got into this level, but I didn't know that that's what caused the bump. So I just closed it straight away, which was a good choice because I had my stop loss at 105.5. So, yeah, good choice in the end. Saved myself some on the account. So we'll see whatever news this is. It will be fascinating to see the reaction to this. Do we just absolutely pummel towards all-time high? Or have we already got most of the momentum and we come up, maybe clear lick above, like I've highlighted here, there's big liquidity up here, just below all-time high, but also above here. To be cleared out. But I imagine if they actually do announce a strategic reserve, you would imagine the only reaction is mega pump, God candle. Is there anywhere to watch these potential US announcements live or behind closed doors, John? These you've just got to wait until they happen. Obviously with news is news, isn't it? Yeah, you know, we get that on FX Street and stuff like that. But these, you know, you just got to wait for a tweet or it to be announced on a news outlet or something. Simpsons predicted Bitcoin will go to $1 in 2025. I assume you might mean 1 million there as opposed to $1. What's Stonksy saying on the higher time frames? Let's see, 2 hour. Nothing. 4 hour. Nothing. Daily. Oh, 3 day. 3 day are actually long. I don't really look at the 3 day much, but the 3 day we've been long since since April. The week we are still green from 2 years ago. And the daily is what I missed, wasn't it? The daily we have nothing. So yeah, that's where we're up to. But yeah, the 10-minute caught a lovely push down, but then obviously that news come out of nowhere. So we did reverse straight back to the upside. Now, let's see the 1 minute. Oh, the 1 minute caught that. Obviously, news-driven rally, weren't it? But, you know, we caught it nicely on Stonksy. Yeah, the 1 minute. Yeah, I've just pulled it up before I seen your comment then. Just posted a link to White House briefings. I think links are banned in the chat now. I think links are banned in the chat. I think. No, $1. Dave, can you tell what the Luna USD thing? What do you mean? Oh, what was when Luna collapsed? Is that what you mean? This is a nice low time frame SR test. This as well. If we hold above here, things could get juicy. No, I think links are banned in the chat. Best putting it. Drop it in the Discord, James. Drop it in the Discord. Yes. What next? Like a yearly chart on Stonksy. We can get the yearly chart, yeah. Stonksy will do anything that'll pull up. I don't know whether it will have any indications on the yearly chart, but I can pull a 12-month one up. And as you can see, we don't have any indications. That is a wild time frame to be moving off. Yeah, on the 1 minute, we've got plenty. No one says we are effing back, guys. Let's go. We do have 171 people watching as well, 130 on X. So thank you to those people that have joined us over there. I do salute you, sir, and ladies. And yeah, 42 on YouTube. So do make sure you are liked, you are subscribed. And if you're on X, I would greatly appreciate it if you hop over to YouTube and subscribe. You will also find some nice links in the description of the YouTube channel, such as sign up to BLOFIN if you do want to take any trades like I have today. We are long on Jasmine and Whiff. Whiff's doing really bad today, isn't it? It's really not keeping up, but Jasmine's performing nicely. Oh yeah, or long Bitcoin or whatever. There's over 400, probably over 450-ish now, futures pairs. And it's non-KYC. So, yeah, non-KYC, you don't need to sign up with your ID. It's just an email sign up. And the withdrawals and deposits and stuff like that are really fast. So, yeah, superb exchange. Do go and sign up. And obviously, if you do want to get Stonksy, the indicator we're looking at, and the indicator of this channel, that link is in there as well. But, yeah, we'll see what we get. If anyone sees it first, put it in the chat. I mean, I imagine we'll see the reaction on the chart, won't we? Where's she gone? Where is she gone? Why are all the tweets gone? Oh, there we go. I'll get rid of this. Let's give her a follow as well on the Stonksy account. Why not? What time zone? We got 4 time zones in this country. I know. Why did she not say a time zone? Why would you not put a time zone with that? I assume because I think she says she's in DC. That will be East Coast, isn't it? But she's also in Wyoming. She's the senator of Wyoming. But, so what time zone is Wyoming on? Does anyone know? What's the indicator name that shows you green and red color indication on the chart? That is Stonksy. So Stonksy is this. So Stonksy, there's a few working parts to Stonksy. So it has the background color change, which highlights long and short opportunities in the market. This works on any time frame and obviously any crypto, but it also works on stocks, currencies, all the jazz. You do get automatically plotted SR lines as well, as you can see here. These change based on time frame as well. So say if we go to like the 1 hour or the 2 hour, sorry, pulled up the 2 hour by accident. Obviously the SR lines change then to fit that time frame. There's other ones as well, such as you can see. So say if I was on the 1 hour and I wanted to know if we zoom real far in, you can see, say, the, what am I doing? Wrong one. You can see, you know, different time frames. So say the 5 minute, as you can see here, the 5 minute. So even though I'm viewing the 1 hour chart, you can opt to see a different time frame. So as you can see here, the 5 minute went long down here, all the way up here, and then got short here and shorted all the way down. So yeah, and then it does have bullish and bearish arrow confirmation as well. So if you do want to know more, and you get full access to the Discord. You'll also get access to the trading bot, which is coming out, which is compatible with BLOFIN. That is very near release, edging towards release. And you do get full access to the Discord as well. So as you can see, you get a lot. And we are continuing to upgrade and progress the indicator as well. But there's loads of videos on it on the channel. Come and take some watch of the thing goes. This massive update that was covering obviously the latest update that we did. And then yeah, plenty of good material on there. But I'll put the link for that in the chat, but it is the second link in the description. Do come and join us. Like I say, you get full indicator access to the trading bot once it's released very soon. Access to the Discord. It's a paid one. It's a paid one. As you can see, though, you get plenty of value. You get access to the Stonksy community, stuff like that. But I've posted. It's the second link in the description, but I posted it in the chat as well. But here it is. I'll show you what that page will take you to. So that page will take you to this page where you can sign up. So there's obviously a few options: monthly, annual, or lifetime. This button here is to sign up with fiat, so debit or credit card. Then you can sign up with crypto by clicking these buttons here. But if you do find that there's not the asset or network that you want to pay on via this payment portal, if you click the hyperlinked email address here and just say, hi, I want to purchase this plan and I want to pay with this asset on this network, we can sort that out for you. But the monthly plan, like it suggests, you just pay per month. However, you sign up with fiat, obviously, until you cancel your plan, that will just be taken automatically. If you pay with crypto, we'll send you an email close to expiry of the month saying, hi, your renewal's up. We require another payment if you want to continue your access. But yeah, come and give us a go. Come and sign up and give us a go. It'd be great to see you all in the Discord as well. The Discord community is thriving. But yeah, you'll see plenty of fantastic reviews from people in the chat. Oh yes, Block Pro's in. Block Pro's in for the party. Have we had this news yet? She just tweeted. Oh, did she? We've not really had a gig. We've not had like a god candle, have we? What did she say? Oh, this better not be bait. She's not tweeted. Behave yourself. Oh, Crypto Bro, how you doing, mate? Block Pro is in the chat, yeah, legendary trader. So no one is going to buy Stonksy now. Yes, no one. If there's a few more of you, obviously looking to get it, do make sure that you click and get it. It'd be great to have you. How do I? Oh, I can put a virtual background on myself. Oh, what? Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Oh, do you know what I forgot to do this whole stream? I forgot to put my light on. This whole stream, I forgot to put my light on. I wondered why I was looking a bit orange. Wait there. Well, I suppose there's no point in doing it now, is there? Ah, I knew I'd forgot to do something. Wait there. There we go. Oh, do you know what? I can't believe that. Did no one think I was looking a bit orange? Because I just had my main light on. I didn't have my actual light on. I've got some foam as well. Like go on the backs of the walls. I need to put the foam up. I just need to set the rest of my stuff up so I know where I'll be sitting. So then I can put the foam on. But I mean, I could put it on anyway because it really only needs to go on from there upwards. It is a MAGA hat, you're right. There you go. Oh, it's tanking. Oh, it's tanking. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's tanking. All right. Oh, full retrace. Oh, we've had a full retrace. She's not. Has she said anything? What is it? What's happened? What's happened? What caused that then? She just tweeted. Whoa, that was an aggressive sell-off. That something must have got said somewhere for that. Come on. She's not tweeted. Well, that was a very, very fast, aggressive sell-off. So, is any? I suppose, yeah, there was no announcement, was there? So that was probably it. The fact that there's been no announcement. We've got Crypto Saving Expert in the chat saying like and subscribe. But yeah, no one in the chat. So this guy, no one 6778, has just gone and signed up, or is in the midst of signing up to Stonksy. So do make sure that you're following his footsteps, or their footsteps, I suppose, he or she, and sign up to Stonksy as well. Second link in the description. Full indicator access, full access to the Discord. You'll get access to the trading bot once we release it very soon. You get all updates. She said register with BLOFIN, link in bio. She did say that. You're right. Make sure everyone does go and register with BLOFIN. First link in the description, and I'll put it in the chat as well. But this is that was. Oh, do you know what? That'll have just wrecked my trade, won't it? I say wrecked them. He wasn't in that much profit anyway. Oh well, I'm still in a whopping $6 P&L. Woo! But yeah, maybe she is. Maybe she does mean Wyoming time. Yeah, someone said probably 10 Wyoming. Oh, she deleted it. That just said the post is unavailable. No, oh no, it's there. I don't know what's going on. Oh yeah, big sell-off. See, this has caused mass confusion now because she said 10 a.m. Now everyone expects that to be 10 a.m. Eastern time because that's what time the stock market goes off. You know what? Maybe she was long. She defo went along that on BLOFIN then, allegedly. she allegedly went along that on BLOFIN, tweeted that out, closed up there, knew that she'd put 10 a.m. to that it'd crush it. She went short, and then bang, she's in the money both ways. We just worked it out. There we go. We had a bit of mental Cluedo there. We figured it out. She was long, tweeted, put 10 a.m. knowing that everyone thought Eastern time. Shorted. 10 a.m. comes, nothing, drops. She's longed again now. And then we'll put out, it's coming at 10 o'clock, Wyoming time. There we go. We figured it out, guys. We figured it out. I'm not staying on for another 2 hours. Hour and 45. I've already been on 2.5 hours. These politicians play 5D. This is it. We just figured it out, didn't we? We figured it out. And then what will happen now is we'll either carry on tanking and then we'll pump, or it's not even going to be that. Imagine if it's not even anything fun. Imagine if it's just an announcement of an announcement. Imagine if it's saying, oh, there's something coming next week. Imagine that. Imagine if it's just an announcement of an announcement. But it is obviously 10 a.m. Wyoming time, which is another hour and 45 minutes. So it's been seen by 2.9 million people. Don't click this as well. This is a scam. Don't click this. So I suppose we've got an hour and 45 minutes to wait to see if our bags are going to pump or if they're going to be absolutely obliterated into thin air. Because this better be about the Bitcoin reserve, of the strategic reserve. Otherwise, we are cooked. What is happening, David? So, Senator Loomis tweeted out 58 minutes ago, big things are coming. Now, obviously, she used, look at this. Look at the B that she used. The Bitcoin B. She used the Bitcoin B, right? So, I didn't notice that at first because it's tiny. So, obviously, she's a Bitcoin maxi, isn't she? So then the first thing that everyone thinks is strategic reserve. The market absolutely mega pumps into US Open all the way up here. However, the catch, Jordan, was she said 10 a.m. but she didn't say what time zone. So everyone thinks, oh, it'll be Eastern time. 10 o'clock comes, no announcement, big sell-off. But she's the senator of Wyoming. Now, 10 o'clock in Wyoming is another hour and 45 minutes away. So we assume that she means 10 o'clock Wyoming time in an hour and 45 minutes. But the fact, I didn't notice that at first, but the fact that she used the Bitcoin B suggests that it's something to do with Bitcoin legislation, whether that be the strategic reserve, no tax on Bitcoin, whatever it is. But yeah, this is the reason for the rocky market. News is Trump coin fork. I don't want to say I doubt you, Tom, but I mean potentially that's it. But I mean, good explainer. Get Issa to click that. SMFC, you in the chat? SMFC, you still in the chat? If you're still in the chat, will you just note that timestamp that I started explaining what happened and when it ended, and just forward that on to Issa to clip. If not, I'll do it after stream. But oh, he is. Yes, thank you very much. Yeah, just go back and just find where I started that. And then, yeah, just forward it on to him to clip. I don't know where you want to put it out. Probably the SE page. I don't know. But yeah, thank you very much. James thinks Tom is right. If Loomis becoming chair, then suddenly Litecoin pumps. Why? She's a Bitcoin maxi. Does she or does she hold Litecoin? I just thought she was all. I just thought she was strictly Bitcoin. Maybe I don't know. I have no idea. The Senate committee is set to vote at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Markup on Loomis becoming chair of the digital asset subcommittee. What a troll, lol. Is that what it is? Well, that is incredibly disappointing. What bait that was? That was if that's what it is, just a vote. That is massive bait. Wow, what an hour that was. You know what? I'm really glad we could all share that together. Because there's 187 people watching at the moment. We've got 143 people on X and 44 on YouTube. So I'm glad that we could all share that moment together. We all just got absolutely baited. But what a wild ride it was. It's all about the times that you have, isn't it? So we've all got that special moment together now that we all got baited. Somebody call there, please, and ask time zone. So no one, again, is commenting in the chat, so no one has just signed up to Stonksy. If you are obviously wanting to get the indicator, you get full indicator access. All updates come free. You get access to the trading bot and you get full access to the Discord. Second link in the description, and I'll put it in the chat now. So for those of you that are watching on X, Stonksy.io is the website, or if you come over to YouTube, you'll be able to find it. Second link in the description. What process? Like and share. Yes, like, share, and do subscribe. Oh, wow. We just got 300 people in. I'm guessing TMG has just maybe retweeted something. Oh, wow. We've got 300. Oh. What has he done? What has he done? He's definitely just gone and retweeted it, hasn't he? Because that just absolutely shot up then. Yeah. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. We've got 500 people in. TMG just broke the stream. We've got over 500 people in. We've got 500 people on X. Hello, welcome to the stream. My name's Dave and I do the Stonksy stream every single day. Thank you for joining. Do make sure, most of you are on X, do subscribe to the Stonksy channel. And when you have a moment, come over to the YouTube channel, Stonksy Indicator. And yeah, type in Stonksy Indicator and come and subscribe. There's enough of you that are on X to get us over the 1.5k mark now. There's enough of you on X to get us over the 1.5k mark. But yeah, do come and check out the... oh my God. Oh, wow. We're nearly at 1,000 viewers. We're nearly at 1,000 viewers. Yeah, this is a new record. This is insane. But yeah, big thank you to everyone who's joining. Do make sure that you sign up to BLOFIN. So for those of you that are on X, come and find the YouTube stream. And I do have a little special link for you here, which will get you some nice sign-up goodies on BLOFIN, the best non-KYC exchange that you can use. But yeah, we do have 1,100 viewers now across both platforms. Jordan just blew the record out the park with retweeting that. I'm going to do that from now on. I don't know why I didn't think to do that, but I didn't think to actually go on and retweet the broadcast. But yeah, Bitcoin is moving a lot. So for those of you that have just joined the stream, we've got 1,300 people in now. This is pretty wild. The reason for this wild price action that we've had today, I will go through it again for those of you that maybe haven't seen it and are thinking, what is going on today? So Senator Cynthia Loomis, the Bitcoin maxi, tweeted, big things are coming. right before US Open, or as US opened. 15 minutes before. But she also put, I don't know if you can see that on my screen, but she put the Bitcoin B. Now this absolutely catalyzed this massive move up on US Open, obviously reaching $106,000. But caveat is, she also replied to herself saying, stay tuned for 10 a.m. Now, obviously, everyone thinks that's 10 a.m. Eastern time, but really, she's the senator of Wyoming. So 10 a.m. comes, nothing happens. Everyone's expecting something to sell off. However, we do have some people in the chat saying that there is a vote going on. So maybe it's nothing to do with the strategic reserve. It might not even be to do with anything with Bitcoin today. She might just be heading the committee of digital assets. So there's the info for you. We'll see what happens. We've got 1,700 people in the chat. This is absolutely crazy. Jordan just sent us absolutely skyrocketing. But yeah, do make sure that you come over to the Stonksy channel. Do subscribe. How many is there? There's 1,700 people on X. So there's enough here. Firstly, if you come over from Jordan's channel and you're not subscribed, X, and you're not subbed to the Stonksy one, do come and follow the Stonksy X account. You'll obviously find it by clicking on the profile. Do come and follow us on here. And do make your way over to YouTube and type in Stonksy Indicator, and do come and subscribe. I do live stream every single day. And there's plenty of videos on Stonksy and how you can benefit you, improve your trading. Obviously hit your goals this year using Stonksy. So do go and have a nice watch of those as well. But big thank you for joining. Dave, Bitcoin is moving a lot. Yeah, so are the stream numbers. Over 2,000 people now. This is absolutely crazy. But yeah, big thank you to everyone who's joined. There's quite a lot of yous. Yeah, there's quite a lot of yous. Yeah, pretty crazy. Cass is so excited. No, it's not. How dare you, Kaz, say that this is a wig? This is my real hair. That is extremely cheeky of you, Kaz. Now, if it was anyone else, I'd be very upset. But just because it's you, I don't mind. This is my real hair. You're cheeky. But yeah, oh wow, the viewers are climbing. 2,200 now. Right, everyone who's on X, come and join the YouTube link. The YouTube stream. Come over and join the YouTube stream. From there, you can obviously subscribe. And yeah. Right, for those of you that are watching on X as well, if you want the best place to trade, obviously I'm in a couple of altcoin longs. I'm long on Jasmy and Whiff. We did a bit of Bitcoin trading before as well. But if you want the best place to trade, do sign up to BLOFIN, and I believe I can pop that into this chat somehow, can I? How do I do this? On here. Now I'm viewing myself. I don't know. How do you get on the chat on this? I have no idea. I did it the other day as well. But yeah, we are getting a little pump back up on Bitcoin, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully we get some bullish news. But yeah, that's the lowdown for you as to what's happened today with this price action. Very, very volatile. And I would expect a little bit of a more volatile move as well to come with whatever it is that she tweets next, whether it is going to be about this vote that's going on, or if it's going to be something else. If she has been voted in, I think this will be the precursor to an executive order. There's a call plan between Trump and President of El Salvador. Oh, is there? Oh, wow, there's loads going on, isn't there? She just tweeted, yeah, behave. Join the YouTube live, folks. Yeah, I can't find the chat, Jay. I can't find the chat. I don't know how to get on the chat. I don't think that the ones that I post in on here don't go into the X one. But yeah, maybe could you drop the link to the YouTube stream in there for us, please, Jay? When you guys come into YouTube, make sure that you do subscribe, like the stream for me, and there's plenty of good links in the chat, like getting into BLOFIN, if you do want to do some non-KYC safe trading. And obviously, for those of you that might not have seen and thinking, what is this indicator? This is Stonksy, the all-in-one trading indicator. So these background changes here are long and short opportunities in the market. As you can see, it caught the big move up as US opened. The move down, you do get SR lines automatically plotted on it as well. So these are automatically done by Stonksy. So say if you go to a different time frame, say we go to the 2 hour, wait for it to load. Obviously, the SR lines are different. You see them on here. If you can't see them on my screen, then might just be because of the brightness. But you can see them here, obviously plotted on the side here with the green. You also get all updates included. So, you know, all updates that we release, and we've released quite a few since we released Stonksy. They're all included in part of your plan. Full Discord access. And the best thing is the bot, the automated trading bot that's going to trade for you is nearing release. That close. So, yeah, do click that Stonksy link or come to stonksy.io. Click the sign up page here, start now, and it'll take you to this. So, a few options available for you. These, in short, these are in fiat, so debit or credit card. These are crypto payments, but if you do want to pay in a different crypto, then that is on here. Just click the hyperlinked email address, say what plan you want, how you want to pay, and boom, we'll sort you out. That's that. Do I long or short? I'll be honest. If I wasn't, I've got 3,000 people in now. If I wasn't already in trades, I would do nothing. But James is saying long, but if I wasn't already in trades, I would just do nothing at this point, because who knows what's going to happen from here. We could get anything, couldn't we? We could get this. We could get this. We could get this. We could get this. We could literally get anything. So yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea. I wouldn't be doing anything. I mean, on the stream account, I have 2 small positions open, one on Jasmine, one on Whiff. One's going all right. Well, say all right. Just barely above break even. One's going minus. Yeah, not on Bitcoin. Link for YouTube is here. So everyone who's watching on X, click that link that JC has just put in to the chat on the X broadcast. That'll take you to the YouTube stream, where you'll find the links in the description. Sign up to BLOFIN, sign up to Stonksy, and also come and subscribe to the channel. It'd be great to welcome you all back every day. Obviously, I assume that the vast majority of you haven't been here before. So I do stream a couple of hours every single day. Cover the market, we cover US Open, we cover data releases, all the good stuff. What's Stonksy momentum indicator saying at the moment? I'll have a look in a minute, mate. Hello, Dunda, how are you doing? This is crazy. 3,200 people in. Wow. I hope you're all having a good day as well. Hopefully you've made some money on this move, but we are pumping back to the upside now. Heavy Dong says, why would we buy anything from a dude masked up hiding his identity? We don't have to, mate. We don't have to. Like, you don't have to be in this stream. So if you don't want to be in the stream, we can say doodles to you. In other words, you don't have to be here. But isn't that funny? You've not got your face on your X account, have you? So it seems like you take the same one. Well, so just because I don't dox myself means that you shouldn't buy it. If you've not seen Stonksy by now, then you won't have. Oh, I don't know how you've not seen TMG promoting it, because that's how most of you have come here. But it's TMG's. He founded and obviously funded the development of Stonksy. If you want to know more about Stonksy, go to stonksy.io, or obviously those of you that are in the YouTube stream, it's the second link in the description. You can read more about the indicator if you want to see write-ups about it, case studies. If you come to anywhere on the page and you scroll down, if you click this button here, it takes you to the Medium. where you can read about the updates, how to use Stonksy, case studies. But obviously, most of these are probably liking visual. So if you go to the Stonksy Indicator channel, which is here, there's plenty of videos on Stonksy, how to use it, why you should use it. But I am here every single day. Every single day, streaming for a couple of hours. No one. See, that's the difference, isn't it? The difference between that guy and no one is no one has gone and bought a 1 month access today. Where one guy will be sat there typing on his keyboard, hating on life all constantly. One guy takes action, the other guy gets mad at a keyboard. Why would I want to do this? Why would I want to do this? No, you take action and you go and try something. And if it works, absolutely fantastic, like Stonksy does. Or you just sit there and you stay in the same situation forever, don't you? It's born out of my bankroll. True story. Very helpful. Yes, Sherry's also someone new. Sherry signed up to Stonksy this week. Tell him, Dave. I always do, mate. I always do. I'm not here to take shit off people. We do have 3,500 people in the stream. So big thank you. I very much appreciate you all joining. To those 3,500 people on X. Absolutely crazy. Now, if each and every one of you went and hit the follow button on Stonksy, we could make some massive movements on the Stonksy Twitter today. So I do ask you, as a little, as me providing you some entertainment this afternoon, or, if it's morning time, evening, wherever you are, do come and drop the Stonksy Twitter a follow, and do come and subscribe to the YouTube channel, please. It'd be great if we could get over 1.5k today. Or there's enough of you to send me to 2k, really. There's enough of you in the X stream to send me to 2k. I would be very, very grateful. It's not in the stream. I can see the live viewers. I can literally see the live viewers. It goes up and down. It literally says live viewers and is going up and down. So again, I stand corrected. Me, you're gonna have some beef. You and Harvey, aren't we? Heavy, whatever your name is. I think that dump was a little correction. Probably just taken out, because when you get a move like this, especially news-driven, so news-driven moves like this, people long it. More often than not, unless it is something really significant and something that's got a lot of momentum behind it, they always retrace mostly. Now this, everyone who long this just got took out straight away on this. That just put the stops or liquidated them. And now we're getting obviously the climb back up. So it was a very, very fast and aggressive liquidation move. But yeah, we'll see what happens, whether we get some more news regarding whatever it was that Loomis meant. Yeah, we're still not had another tweet off her, but we'll see the market reaction. Obviously, at some point, I assume that she'll tweet again between now and in 1-2 hours max. But yeah, until then, we're obviously catching some nice wins on Stonksy as well. For you scalpers out there, this movement has been a dream today. Obviously caught the big run up on US Open, caught the correction, catching the push back to the upside. So yeah, but the beautiful thing about Stonksy is it works on all time frames, across obviously all crypto, but also works on stocks, commodities, FX, indices, works across the lot. So, whether you're just slowly a crypto trader or whether you dabble in a bit of FX, maybe gold, if you like to trade the S&P 500, whatever it is, you can apply Stonksy to it. And like I said, you get full Discord access, obviously all indicator features, and you will get access to the trading bot when it's released. So it will automatically open and close trades for you. And that will be going off our best strategy that we've found. So we got a little testimonial here from Math saying Stonksy pretty much prints money these days, especially around US Open. Yeah, it is literally just a money printer in it around this volatility. You get a feel for which time zone to trade for the day. So yeah, nice little live testimonial there for you guys that are watching. Maybe this is your first time hearing about Stonksy. If you want to know more, obviously there's plenty of videos on the YouTube channel. I go live every single day, so do come and subscribe to the channel. Or you can obviously read more about it on the website, stonksy.io. Yeah, let me know your questions in the chat. If you've got any questions about the market, or let me know your feelings, let me know what you're trading. It'd be great to know. I'm just going to pause the camera set because I've done a lot of talking and I need a drink. So I'll be back on camera in 1 second. I am still here. Just wetting the whistle. Right, I'm back. Gaslighter says thoughts on potential BNGO bounce back. Let's go and have a look. I've never heard of that, I'll be honest. Let's see. Right, is it on Dex Tools? Because it doesn't look like, unless you mean this. Do you mean this stock, or is it on Dex Tools? TMG says, Dave, I went long on Bitcoin because of your financial advice. Well, I mean, hopefully you're in a profit. Or you should be, I'm guessing. But I must confess to everyone, I know it might seem like I could turn water into wine, but I am not a qualified financial advisor. I know I can hear the sighs from here, but it's the God's honest truth. I'm not. Maybe one day. I could imagine the test for that to be absolutely very, very taxing to become a financial advisor. Yeah. Oh, so you mean the stock? This stock. Let's see. This stock. Let's see. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. As you can see, Stonksy caught the nice move down here. Went red on Tuesday, the 14th of January, and currently caught minus 33%. But let's have a look at the weekly time frame. Oh dear. And here you go. For those of you that are wondering how Stonksy can benefit you, and for anyone else in the chat, wow, look at that. Blimey, it's down 99%. I'll be honest with you, I have no idea what this is, but the chart looks like death. Guys, it's down 99% in 2 years as a stock. The problem with it is, I'll be honest with you, the problem with it is it's not finding a base. So with something like this, because, you know, we could literally, you could call this a stock, you could call it an altcoin, whatever. When you get a move down like this, what you want is, and here would have been a good example for it, you want it to form a base. So you want it to form an accumulation range where it stops making new lows. So when it goes towards the bottom, buying pressure comes in and it sees demand. Obviously, to the upside's capped as well, because when it tries to break out, obviously people sell into the pump, which keeps it in a nice accumulation range. And then when you get them sort of bottoming out phases, you can then look, okay, once it breaks out, then it's ready for expansion. The problem with this is it's just going to new lows constantly. So I have no idea until it forms a base like this. You know, when it's simple wick off in it. You know, accumulation, mark up, distribution, mark down, rinse and repeat. So you need to see something like this, and this goes for, you know, whether it's a stock, altcoin, even, you know, Bitcoin, between each cycle. But for those of you that are actually new as well, I'll just show you Bitcoin's performance on the high time frame on Stonksy, so you can get a feel for how you can trade cycles with Stonksy. So obviously here it went long, May 2020, all the way up, turned red for this drop down here at around 57k. Drop down. This is a no trade zone. So when it goes into your background color, that's a no trade zone. Then got back red at 40k. Dropped all the way down. Obviously caught all the FTX collapse, blah, blah, blah. And then went back green around 23k and is obviously riding the move up ever since. So, yeah, there's that for you. LMAO, actually so true. Yeah, I'll be honest. Yeah, there's nothing really you can say to that. There's nothing really that you can say. I have no idea if it'll recover or not. Can you check H bar? I can check H bar, of course. I don't know if it's be on here somewhere. Where is it? I've seen it then. H bar. So H bar, XLM, XRP. There's another one. Algo, all moving very similarly. Obviously, all US based coins. As you can see here, got a nice push up. Stonksy went green last Wednesday. Caught a lovely pump up. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see it there because it's on with the green background as well. But there is a bullish arrow there. That was one of the latest updates. So bullish and bearish arrows. You can see the red one here. Then obviously Stonksy caught the drop down. Currently going against it slightly on this red, but obviously if momentum continues, it'll swap out of the red, cut the loss, and then carry on to the upside. But obviously if we go to the interesting thing about all these three is the daily chart. And here's another example, Stonksy catching the move up. But yeah, this, obviously it broke out of the channel to the upside, it's coming down. But it obviously seems to be, if you notice here, we do have a little sort of SR region. You know, resistance, support, resistance, deviation over, resistance, 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 support, support, support. So it's finding support still. Demand's coming in at this SR zone. So at the moment, I would say, yeah, it looks good. Obviously, unless it breaks below this this SR zone now. So it's imperative that it holds this, and then obviously, yeah, looks to target the upside. But if you look at, say, XLM, looks very XLM's still testing the see here, Stonksy caught the move up again. XLM's testing a diagonal again. It's sort of riding it where it was rejecting from. It's sort of riding it as support now, as you can see all down here. Where's XRP? XRP, same thing. Obviously, out of all of them, XRP's leading. Out of all of them, XRP's leading. But they're all very similar patterns. It's just the other three are a bit delayed compared to XRP. But yeah, obviously, you know, XRP broke the downwards trend line, retested it as support here, and then yeah, it has obviously bounced. Algo is in here somewhere as well. Where is it? If not, I'll just get it on the chart. Let me just get it. Algo is here somewhere as well. As you can see, Stonksy caught the move up on the daily chart on all of them. All of them. But yeah, obviously, again, another one. You know, testing the downwards trend line, broke out, tested it as support, and is looking to kind of obviously hold it around these levels on the daily. If it gets above, I think that this is going to be, you know, the challenging point for it. If it gets above there, then yeah, we're targeting, you know, the high and then potentially higher. Sometimes the background is red, but the line is green. Not sure how to read it. We're working on, well, the line's going to be getting a significant overhaul. That isn't it. Obviously, alongside the bot being released, the momentum line is the next one that's under development as well. So that will likely be the next update release. I would focus more on what you're seeing on the chart in terms of SR lines plotted by Stonksy, background indication, bullish and bearish arrows. But SMFC has put If the background is red and the line is green, it might be due to a reversal. The line could be catching it earlier than the background, yeah. So SMFC, if anyone didn't know, is on the Stonksy team. But yeah, for anyone obviously wondering to join Stonksy, thinking, oh, how do I learn to use it? What if I'm not able to use it? In the Discord, we give full support. So there's an ask questions channel. You know, you can ask questions in any channel, really. Yeah, full support for getting going and obviously understanding the indicator. Someone just said something about Loomis. As she tweeted, I don't think has there been much of a reaction on Bitcoin? Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, so she's honoured to be the chair, the Senate Banking Committee, subcommittee, on digital assets. So that was the news. So no Bitcoin reserve yet. However, obviously this is one step closer, and she has said digital assets are the future, and if the United States wants to remain a global leader in financial innovation, Congress needs to urgently pass bipartisan legislation establishing a comprehensive... I'm not going to read all that. However, this key thing here for digital assets, and that strengthens the US dollar with a strategic Bitcoin reserve. So that's obviously just one step closer to the reserve. So yeah, I am humbled, blah, blah, blah. And here we go. And I look forward to shepherding bipartisan legislation to President Trump's desk this year that secures our financial future. So in translation, how quick are we going to get the strategic reserve? I have no idea. None of us probably do. However, obviously it's one step closer, innit? It's one step closer. Maybe it was a bit too soon to expect it, but that is undoubtedly strengthens the position. Nothing earth-shattering, but very pro. Yeah, exactly. That's it. You know, it's nothing now. You know, it's a good thing to happen for sure. It's a really good thing to happen. But it's not what everyone wants. But, you know, these things can't be rushed, can they? Undoubtedly, it probably will come. It just can't be rushed. Even having them mention the strategic reserve, yeah, exactly. Yeah, the fact that obviously she said, you know, strengthen it by getting and now she's the head of this subcommittee, and she's got to get it, you know, the legislation on Trump's desk to sign off. Then they are proper front running along and short. Yeah, that's it. I mean, anything could happen from here. You know, we've had that. It's not what everyone thought it was going to be. It's still good news. You know, it's still good news for that. You know, undoubtedly good news. I wonder how my trades are doing on the stream account. Not so bad. WIF still messing around, but we're nearly 60% up on Jasmine. So that's good. But I do wonder if this might continue now. It might get priced in now, as it's being mentioned. Might be a crash one. I don't think so, because I know what you mean, but I think the main thing is no one knows when it's going to happen, do they? And the thing as well is it still needs to be passed. Didn't she say in that thing that it needs to be passed by Congress? So there's still that sticking point. I do think still when it's announced, it will be a moment of wow. Obviously, then hand in hand goes with that is, will then Trump announce that the US, obviously, I think they've got 200,000 Bitcoin, haven't they, in total? Obviously, most of it's seized, but you know, it's in their control. So do they just use all that and back it, or will he come and say, you know, we've got this, we're going to put that into the strategic reserve, but we're also going to go and buy $100 million worth of Bitcoin every day while I'm in office? More potentially, who knows? There's loads of work around. But I've been live for 3 hours and 10 minutes so far, which is, I think, is the longest stream I've ever done. So big thank you to those of you that have joined. And yeah, to those of you on X, obviously, if you've only just joined, welcome to the stream. Do make sure you drop Stonksy a follow on X, and if you have a moment, which I'm sure you all do head over to the Stonksy Indicator channel. So go on YouTube, type in Stonksy Indicator, and do drop a subscribe. I'm very close to getting across the 1.5k mark. And yeah, if you're wondering what this indicator is, it's Stonksy. You get full access to the indicator. You get full access to the Discord. We are releasing a trading bot very, very soon. And you do get all updates for free as well. So if you go to stonksy.io, or the link is in the YouTube description, you will be able to sign up to it. And yeah, you can pay with, obviously, these are fiat. So, you know, debit or credit card. This is crypto payments. But if there isn't the asset or network you want to pay on, just drop us an email. But yeah, been a solid stream today. Been fantastic, hasn't it? Let's have a look how memes are performing. So yeah, they look a lot better than they did before. That's for sure. Across the board, they look a lot, obviously, apart from some of them. This is still horrendous. I do expect it, like I talked about before on that stock, I do expect this to form that base eventually. The only problem with this is, I don't know, obviously, about the validity of it or not, but someone did mention that the cliff, so at what point more tokens start getting released, isn't as long as the Trump one. So there's 3 months until tokens start getting released into circulation. I don't know if it's true or not, if anyone, you know, knows for certain or not. But someone said in the chat before that it's 1 month for Millennia. So that doesn't give a lot of room, does it, for, you know, finding a base, accumulation, and then blast off before it starts getting more and more diluted. She is elected as finance. Havy Dong says TMG is Stonksy. Yeah, TMG created Stonksy. It's his company. But yeah, so obviously I'm not TMG, but I do all the Stonksy content. Apart from, we do have Save of Crypto, who put some of the YouTube videos together as well. You'll see his videos with the little SWC in the corner. But yeah, I do all the live streams and stuff, and I am live every single day for a few hours. So most of the time it's like 2.5, 3 hours, and I'm live covering US Open. We do data releases, so you know, when the CPI, NFP, PPI, all that good stuff, we watch all that live on stream. Obviously, trading ideas. So for those of you, obviously, that are, you know, maybe the main reason you're in here is I want to know trades. You know, I want to know your opinion on the market. But if we go down to here, let me just show you. So this is a prime example. So this was on Monday. I plotted out this scenario for Trump. So obviously drawing it down towards $30 in this zone here, and then bounce to the upside. Now, if we go and have a look on that, we go and have a look on Trump. Oh, let's see what we got. What did we get? Oh, we got exactly that. We got exactly that on Trump. So let me just clear this off. This was a little idea that we were discussing before. But as you can see, right from where I'd drawn it down, up here, we came right into where I said, and then we got obviously from the bottom, we got a near 60% bounce. So if we have a look, here it is one more time, drawing it all the way down from $46 into there, and then bouncing, and then that's what we got, all the way down from $46 into there, bouncing. You're welcome. So yeah, if you want to see more stuff like that, do make sure you drop a subscribe on the YouTube channel. We've discussed a few trade ideas today. Yeah, we do that every single day. So yeah, do make sure. It'd be great to welcome you all. You, my friend, are one very strange individual, Heavy. I'm going to start calling you Heavy because it seems to annoy you. But I mean, if you've watched TMG, you will clearly know that this is not TMG's voice. But yeah, if you want to think that I'm him and he's me, that's fine. I really don't care. Literally doesn't bother me. But I will keep calling you Heavy because it seems to annoy you. But we are edging towards 5,000 viewers. So big thank you to everyone who's joined. I appreciate it. Do make sure you drop a follow on the Stonksy Twitter. Come over to the YouTube channel. Drop a subscribe. And yeah, work your way through. Obviously, if you've got some time this afternoon, come over to the channel. Work your way through some of the videos on Stonksy. But yeah, do come back for the live streams every single day. They are broadcast to X as well. So if this is your preferred way of watching, you can watch them on here. But I am obviously live on both platforms every single day, covering the market, covering US Open, data releases, stuff like that. And there is some good links in the description for you as well. The BLOFIN link, which gets you some nice sign-up bonuses. And if you are looking at getting Stonksy, that's where the trading bot will be released. And obviously Stonksy itself. But yeah, we've been doing 3 hours, 15 minutes. We're both pudgy. Great. Brilliant. I love it when keyboard warriors come in here. Fantastic, isn't it? Thanks, Dave. Have a good afternoon. No, thank you very much. Crypto Pappy. I appreciate you. But yeah, make sure you all do come back. I think we'll end the stream there with some fantastic viewership. It's been an absolute honour. And if it is your first time joining me, thank you very much for spending some time on stream today. And yeah, I would love to welcome you back every day. So yeah, drop a follow, subscribe to the Stonksy YouTube channel. Can BLOFIN be used in the US? Yes, it can, Foley. You just have to pop a VPN on. So yeah, I'll drop that BLOFIN link in the chat one more time. But yeah, you just pop a VPN on, mate. But yeah, it can be used in the US via that workaround. So yeah, come join me again tomorrow. Amazing stream. And yeah, I'll oh, here we go. We've got Jay saying, thanks, Dave. Made my first trade using Stonksy the other day, and it was a success. Yes, Jay. So yeah. That's great to know. That's great to know. And yeah, you know, hopefully see more of you over in the Stonksy Discord channel. Do come and join us for, yeah, obviously getting some successful trades in. But yeah, that's all for today. And yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good one.